Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. I hope I find you all well this morning. We've had 3 premieres come out for you this morning. I hope you all enjoyed those. We're just wrapping up now the Virgin Galactic video, so I hope you all got to see all of that. Fantastic. And now we're just starting the main show. As you can see, we've got a nice green day today. No surprise here. This is why I used my margin and bought more. I am a little overextended. It's going to take me like 20 years to pay all my margin off, but there you go. Let me just, I'm just trying to adjust a screen here. Just bear with me. Just trying to adjust this screen. It's just changed since we started the broadcast. It's playing, not playing ball. Come on. Come on. There you go. That was a little bit difficult. The computer's a little bit overworked this morning. I've been obviously putting all these lives out and premieres out and uploading to YouTube, uploading to Rumble at the same time. So it does stretch it a little bit. Jason Fallon is here right off the bat. Jason Fallon, how are you? Lovely to have you here. Really, really great. Did you ever receive your mug? I never heard from you. We couldn't get hold of you for a while. Did email you a few times and didn't hear back from you. I'm so glad to see you back here. You came in the other day, and I know you've been your grandfather. I think died, didn't he? Really sad to hear that. But I just wanted to know if you'd received your mug. Anyway, lovely to have you here. Jason Fallon, one of our gold members, has been now since the beginning a top supporter of our show, and a great guy. Calls into the show and takes part in all sorts. Over there in Australia. Hi, Jason. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Okay, live show. Hope everybody's well. I hope you all saw the premieres this morning. I put out 3 premieres this morning. Courtesy, got my red cup. You got your red cup. I bought. Yeah, but did you receive the best trophy? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Upcoming live. Let me just. Where am I? I'll just refresh the screen. Right. Yes, we just put out 3 videos. Let me share with you what they are. We put analysis for Root. This was requested by Stacey Bailey. Stacey Bailey asked for a full review of Root, and Sensei did this. This was the Root network. So it's a 27-minute video. A lot of detail, a lot of information in this video. We also put out the Nikola chart for you this morning because obviously it's a big week for them, and we've got a trade set up there for you if you go and check that out, and also the charts for Virgin Galactic as well. All right, so 3 videos just gone out. If you've not got a red line underneath, then you won't. Then you have not seen it, or if you've got half a red line, it means you've half watched it. So they're the new videos that have just come out. All right, okay, now you're up to date. Fantastic. Let me come back to the main page. Jason just said, no, he didn't. Well, let me check into that, Jason, then. Can you email me your address again? Let me make sure the address was correct. I did try to reach out to you. Didn't get any response for a while. I understand you've had some difficulties, but I'm really sorry to hear that. If you just email me so I can confirm I have sent it to the right address. If there's any error, I will do it again. I'm really sorry about that. I will make sure you get that. There's no doubt about that. You will get that. Okay. He's got his red cup though. Don't forget to take a picture of that and send it in, and I'll add it to the Rogues Gallery. That'd be great. Hi, Octavio. Good morning, John Grandfort. Morning, all. John, we got more storms today here in Texas. I know you're not far from me. We've got more storms today coming through. Just raining all the time, storms all the time. Very scary stuff at the moment. We need a picture, Jason, of the best fan cup. Yes, we do. He said he didn't receive it, so I'll look into that and make sure it was sent out right. Anyway, good morning to you, Mike. Hello, Rallo. Hi, Mike. Jason Fallon. Hi, Rallo1. Stacey Bailey. I just put an announcement out for you. I don't know if you heard it or not, but I'll repeat it again. We just put out your video 1 hour ago. It's just premiered. It's a 27-minute video, just gone out. Nikola chart went out and Virgin Galactic chart went out. We've just put those 3 videos out. This one was for you, I believe. This was for you. Sensei did a full analysis video on that. All right. Okay. Let's read the comments. Oops. Why did I go over to that screen? I have no idea. Just as good, I suppose. Anyway, no idea. Rallo1, Stacey, good morning, was watching the space video. Fantastic. Fatah, how are you this morning? Lovely to have you here. Welcome to you. Great stuff. Love it, says Stacey Bailey. Fantastic. Great. All right, so let's look at our positions. So you can see my main account is up. My Roth IRA is up. It's the same account, of course. It's the S&P 500, 8889. So we're just touching 89,000. The all-time high was 89.7. Now, if things start going up, my portfolio is going to beat the market. If things go down, my portfolio is going to miss the market. The reason for that is I've got quite a bit of margin at the moment. As you can see, 28,000. A little bit too much. It dipped, and I wanted to. I said I'd buy when it went down. That's how you invest. You know what you like. You know what you want. You've done your valuations. When things get cheaper, you've got to buy those dips, especially if the macro conditions, the fundamentals haven't changed, and they hadn't changed. We just got sold off. Donald Trump caused a bit of a crash. People were leaving the American economy. The markets didn't like what they were hearing. I put a short out about it, but the fundamentals for the businesses are still good. Nothing has changed, so I bought that. But now, really, I've got to spend the next 8 months paying back my margin. I don't want to be paying back margin that long, but I'm going to have to. So obviously, my aim now is to the biggest investment is myself. Earn as much money as possible to try to bring down. Earn as much money as possible to pay margin off as quickly as possible. I get paid every month. I'll get paid in another 19 days. And I've got to earn as much money as possible now to pay back the margin as quickly as possible. But so that's what I've got to do now. Anyway, let's go through all our positions. How's the music channel? Yeah, we're really, that's really starting to grow now. I had my best weekend I've had nearly for a year, Mike. For nearly a year, it was one of my best weekends for like nearly a year. I was really chuffed. Absolutely brilliant. So thank you to all of you. We gained some more subscribers. People were like watching, new people as well, which is really important. We are now at watch time. Remember, it does it every 100. So let's have a look. It's 3,400, but it's nearly 3,500. So you can see, look at that. See, it's going up and up and up and up. 3,000, it's 400, it's nearly 3,500. A lot of new people, which is great. Can you see it? Look, this is the beginning of the year. See, look, it's growing. It absolutely is growing. So it's really great. I think we'll be at 3,500 in the next couple of days if we carry on the way we are. But that's great. So we're on the way up. So thank you all of you who have been doing it. It's been really, really helping. And what's really nice is we're getting lots of new viewers added. And I'll show you that because look, this is a really important metric. You see the purple is the returning viewers. Now, I know it looks like it's flatlined. It's not that at all. These are the returning viewers. So the same people are watching all the time, which is great, right? The blue ones are new people that are coming in. And look, see, new people been coming in. April, May. See all these blue lines. These are all new people coming in. So look, if you go over there, that we'll see, look, 208 new viewers on May 26. May 31st, 257 new viewers. See that, look? So that's really, really good. So thanks to you guys, it is definitely growing. We're definitely growing. So thank you to all of you. I think it's helping as well, putting out the new premieres, Save the Music playlist on a Saturday, part 2 next week. And I've got to do a father and son. I think it was Vaz said, no father and son. I missed out one of the songs. I don't know how I did it, but anyway, on Friday night, I'll record it and we'll get father and son out. But I don't know how I quite know how I missed it. But anyway, there you go. I'll do it this Friday. But the idea is try and do new songs every week. Obviously, that would make a lot more sense than the same songs. So anyway, there you go. So thanks to all of you for supporting me. I really do appreciate it. Right. Let's switch back out of there, back into the main channel. We're just coming up to 26,000 subscribers as well. 25,703. So I would have thought within a couple of days we should be at 26. We slowed down a little bit because we had a massive, great push last week. Everything was like the FFIE thing was going crazy. But let's see how it goes. I'm streaming 5 windows on loop. That's wonderful. That's wonderful, Stacey. Thank you so much indeed. Good morning, Seth, for the music. Great, Stacey. Do you get ad money if you sing other people's songs? No, I don't. The way it works is the live shows, there are no ads. Because, and the reason why, I can turn ads on, but the live shows will not be monetized. 100%. What happens is once it's processed, it says you're singing cover songs, you're using copyright material, no ads. So the ad revenue that I earned by having it turned on, if I turn it on, will go to the copyright owners. There's no point me doing it. There's no point me doing it. It disrupts the show. I don't get any money. What's the point? You're interrupted with ads for no benefit, none whatsoever. I don't get any money for the live shows at all. The live shows are funded by the super chats. That's how I survive. Those super chats is how I survive. Okay, so that's how that works. When I make videos, that's very different. A video has the time, because it's not live, it has the time for YouTube to process it and work out what to do with it. And if I play a song without a backing track, so it's just the piano, sometimes it says you get all the money, but I'm getting so few views, I don't even make a cent per video at the moment. Sometimes it says you get shared revenue. That's when it splits between the copyright owner and me. That's when I use a backing track or whatever. And that's about 70% to the copyright owner and 30% to me again. So that's like less than a cent at the moment with the views I get. And then some songs, I think the Cliff Richard one, that said the copyright owner says no. So you don't get any money. And Make Me Smile, Steve Harley, that didn't get me. That said no ad revenue either. So making videos isn't about making money. It's about finding a new audience so they join us on the Friday for the live concerts and hopefully we'll super chat. It's very much the same way as artists like Taylor Swift, for example. You don't make a great deal of money out of your records. It's about getting people to your concerts, selling merchandise. So for me, it's the same. I make videos I don't make money on, but it does hopefully build an audience that will watch this show. This show they watch the music show, vice versa, and they join me for the live events, and maybe they want to super chat for a song, or they want to buy a mug or whatever. That's how I might then make some money. So, but also I just love doing my music, right? If I did my own songs, obviously I'd get all the money, but nobody would listen. So it's kind of like, you don't make any money recording other people's songs. You get a tiny bit, but again, as I say, it's about building an audience so they can join you for the live shows, and then once you've got a big audience, you can write your own songs, and then your own songs will do better. So it's an investment in yourself. You've got to work and build it up and build an audience. So yeah, that's how it works. I hope that that explains it, mate. Let's have a look. So do you get any ads money if you sing other people's songs? No, I don't. As I explained, if I turn the ads off though, and I can turn ads off, YouTube are less likely to share it out, because they make money when somebody makes money, right? So if the copyright owners earn some money, they get money, all right? So you don't want to turn the ads off. If you turn the ads off, there's nothing in it for YouTube to share the videos. So that's why there are videos, why there are ads on the videos. There's no ads on the live streams because nobody would watch back the live stream anyway, so it wouldn't even matter. Great, Stacey. Do you get ad money if you sing other people's songs? GME, very good. Printing money. GME, should we have a quick look at GME this morning? Let's have a look. Robinhood. GME, let's have a look. GameStop. Up today. Oh, bloody hell. 71%. Up again. Boom. Wow, it's on the way back up again. GameStop. Wow. GameStop's doing it again. I'm just sorry, I wasn't sharing with you. I beg your pardon. There we go. We probably should look at FFIE as well. FFIE, what are they doing this morning? Probably followed it. Yeah, there it is. So is Space doing it? Yeah, there it is. You can see the meme craze. They're the three stocks that go together. Virgin Galactic, FFIE, and GameStop. They're all trending together this morning. Yep, that's how it works. Can I request Lollipop by Mika? I'm sorry, I don't know that one. If you are a member of the channel and you do a super chat, I can try and learn it for you. Trying to see Shadow Boxer. You're not a member of the channel. So yeah, I'd have to learn it, and I can if you're a member and you super chat me, because it could be hours of work and days of work. But I don't know that one. If you want to know the songs that I do know, all right, so I can play straight away. I've got on my website here, Shadow Boxer. I've got a song list. There you go. If I give you the link to there, look, you can see my song list. There are, I think, 650 songs in there. So you can see that. All right, let me come back to the main page. There you go. Sorry, stressing. 7 music windows on loop, getting my hours in. Be careful though, Stacey, and I want to just stress this. If you open up Windows and they're playing, and you've got 7, if you overdo it, then, well, I mean, 7 is overdoing it. YouTube, no. So you might not all be counted. The best way of doing it is if you've got another device. So if you've got an iPad or a phone somewhere, put it on mute. That's better than having 7 windows open on the same device. 2's all right, but when you start getting excessive, obviously YouTube, don't want people doing that. So you understand that, right? So you gotta be careful. Anyway, streaming, not stressing. I knew what you meant. What do you think of GameStop now? It's amazing what kind of influence Kitty has. Yeah, but I just it's not investing for me because it's not. There's no value. I'm an investor who buys a business. I don't buy Roaring Kitty's nonsense. I mean, that's what you're buying. You're buying Roaring Kitty's nonsense, and I can't do it. I cannot do it. I don't think it's very responsible. I don't think it's the right thing to do. But, whatever. You got to do what's right for you, right? If you just got a little something on the microphone. So, I don't think it's right, because at the end of the day, the stock's just gone up. Now it's being dumped again. There are people now holding the bag here. You might not care. You might go, I'm not bothered. But there are people now holding the bag right here. And are they making money? Well, no, not really, because the stock isn't worth anything like this, not even worth a tenth of this. So ultimately, it goes back down and you're left holding the bag. Now, obviously, everyone can't sell at the top. So, I actually feel quite good when I buy the S&P, for example. I mean, I just think morals and standards need to come back into life a bit more like they used to be. I mean, think about this for a minute. I invest in the S&P, okay? Companies that actually make money, that actually do things, build things, benefit the world, fix problems, provide services, okay? One day, when I retire, I will sell my S&P, and whoever buys it is buying a business that is still growing. Everybody still wins. It's not I'm selling a load of crap to somebody and now they're stuck with it. I can sell my shares in 10 years, 20 years time, and somebody owns a business that is making money and they continue to make money. Now, I know people don't invest to be a nice person, but it does feel good to do the right thing. So I'm not a gambler. I'm not buying rubbish. Because 95% of day traders lose money. Most people who buy GameStop lose money, and I don't want to lose money. I want to build things, make things, fix things, invest in things. That's what I'm looking to do. So I understand why you do it. However, I prefer making money from myself and investing all the money I earn, as opposed to gambling and trying to make money out of nothing. I mean, it's just a different way of looking at things. Yesterday's head injury has me foggy. I will use that as my excuse today. You got a head injury. Tell us all about it. What's going on? John Granfor. Hugo T. Hello, Fatah. How are you? GameStop is still garbage. Yeah, of course it is. I mean, the business does make some money, but not anywhere near this amount. It's valued at, I think, about... Was it? I don't know. When I last looked, like 7 cents or something. I mean, it's not worth $39. It's just ridiculous. I'm not going to buy it. There's no way I'm going to buy. It's like if you told me, I've got a Ford Escape worth $20,000 and I want to sell it, and I go, I want 300 grand for it, and you go, all right, I'll pay that. Now you're stuck owning it. No one's gonna. You can't sell it to anybody. What are you going to do with it now? I mean, what's the point? It's just daft. IME, GAME is okay for scalps only. Yeah, exactly. 70% of rubbish. Yeah. Hi, all Henrik. Garbage or not, I'm 90% up. I know, Hugo T. I understand. But the trouble is, it's the gambler's story. Are you really up? Because if you're doing this all the time, you probably have the last 10 trades where you lost money. Because remember, 95% of traders who scalp rubbish lose money. I mean, that's just a fact. So maybe you're the 5%. Maybe you're better than everyone else. Maybe you are. Maybe you're the greatest trader in the world. But most aren't. Now, if you sell it now, you're going to pay capital gains tax. And the reality is you'll probably try and do it again because you think, well, I'm clever. I've made 90% out of rubbish, so I'm going to do it again. And I get it. Nothing wrong with that. Then you'll lose because the chance of you doing it twice in a row is even more unlikely. But let's say you do or you don't. Now you've not got the money to pay your tax bill on your capital gains tax you did the first time. And I've spoken to people who've said they made money on GameStop and then couldn't pay their tax bill. Well, I ended up with a tax rebate. Not only did I not pay any tax, I got tax back. I haven't got paid yet, but I'm about to get $1,500 back from the government because I posted a tax loss, even though I didn't really lose money. So who's right in the long term? And if you look at my portfolio, It's another green day. Look, see, I'm up again. And I don't have to sell. That's the point. You've bought GameStop. You've got to sell. You can't hold that stock because if it goes back, well, if it will go back down, you'll end up losing money, won't you? So you've got to sell. So the way I'm looking at it is you're looking at it as a game of checkers. Get in, get out. Hopefully not pay tax. Hopefully have money to pay your bills. I'm looking at it as a game of chess, 5, 6 to 10 moves ahead. I'm not buying anything without knowing the next 5 or 6 or 7 moves ahead. If you're buying it, it's to get out of it. And you've got to sell it. You can't go, I'm going to keep it as an investment, can you? So you've now got to sell. You've got no choice. Now you're going to, it doesn't make sense to me, right? Anyway, let's see if I can make an all-time high. There we go, 89,000 from $5,000. I started with 5,000, I've got 89. Now remember, if the markets are green today, I'm going to beat the market because I've got margin of 28 grand. So obviously, if things go up, I'm going to beat the market. So if we look at the S&P today, the S&P today is up 0.3. That's all. The S&P is up 0.3 today, but I am up 0.67. So I'm beating the market. I'm beating the market by double. That's because I'm in margin. But it can go down double, it go up double. It's because I've got so much margin right now, and I believe that's a good investment on the S&P. So I don't have to sell. I'm going to earn record numbers of dividends next month, about $400, which is my record. So I'm just about $130, $133 a month now on dividends, which is amazing, right? So, I haven't got to sell, and I'll earn $133 every month for the next 10, 20 years. All right? So that's the idea. Anyway, yes, through a post from Kitty. Yes. Hi, Martin. Just checking in on Ocugen and FuelCell reviews. Yes. Ocugen and FuelCell, they will be happening in the next 20 minutes. Yep, absolutely. I got 4 reviews done over the week, last week. So is Jason Davis. Are you here? Jason Davis. No, is Mustafa Abdin. Mustafa Abdin. No, is Vincent Vosberg here? Because I've done all your reviews. No. Okay, I'll ask a couple more times and then I won't ask anymore. I used to ask all the time, but it gets really hard work, keep chasing everybody. I just do it. I just get it done, all right? I just get it done. So anyway, now then. We got 2 minutes to go. Coming up to the bell. Indeed, we are making money. Wow. Yeah, Hugo, Roaring Kitty, bag of tendies. What if they are on different browsers? I don't know. Remember, it's all to do with your IP address. If YouTube see that you're playing, from the same computer, 10 things. Obviously, you can't be listening to it. So that's how it works. It's better to do it on different devices. I am a Virgin Galactic fan, but have to make money on GameStop. So you should be making money on yourself, not money on the market. You invest the money you earn rather than trying to make money out of money. You make money money should go to work and make money, but you don't have to force it. That's the point. An investor doesn't have to force it. See, my portfolio just keeps going up and I'm making money without having to worry, stress. I'm not forcing it. It just keeps happening. Thoughts on transferring my profits into a long-term holding like a Roth and go slow. Fun in the sun. It's a great idea. If you transfer into a Roth, you get a 3% match on Robinhood. So they'll give you 3%. But remember, you just can't take it out. You can trade it. You can buy and sell as much as you like. Just don't remove it back into your bank. That's the benefit of a Roth. Or it doesn't have to be a Roth, a traditional. I prefer a Roth IRA. Yeah. He's manipulating the market again. Why is Virgin Galactic meme stop now? Did it go viral somewhere? No. Not at all. It's following the same trends. Right, okay. We're going to ring the bell. Here we go. Let's get ready to go. We're very, very green again today, which is awesome. No stress, no drama. Making money consistently. And we're beating the market by double today, which is great. Without having to sell. It goes quiet. Three, two, one. The bell has gone and we are off once again to the races. Are you ready? Looking good. If you've just tuned in, click subscribe and ring the bell, tap the like button, and we are away once again. A nice bright Monday morning, nicely up, fantastic. Let's see our overall positions. We've hit 89, just under 89,000, our all-time high. Robinhood is up 5.8%, and our all-time high is 89.7. I would imagine we could hit 90,000 today. Anyway, let's have a look. Here we go. The overall portfolio is up. Virgin Galactic is up. Palantir going down, too expensive. Gold is going up. We know all about gold. Jefferson Boots, the gold mine ends today. The S&P is up. Apple is up. Sorry, Amazon is up today. Amazon is up 0.5. Next Era Energy is on the way down, but you've got great dividends there. Enphase Energy up 1.81, just pulling back slightly. Coca-Cola down 0.5. J&J up today 0.4. Kenvue is down 0.57. Chevron on the way down. Tesla worth 110, just going back down again. Oops, all of a sudden, up we go, up we go, up we go, up we go. Nice little little bounce there. Look with Tesla, all of a sudden, 178, 178, 179, 179, 179. Look at it move. We just caught Tesla there moving quickly. Look at Tesla go. Oh. Just keep on that for a second. Tesla's moving very quickly. Rivian up today. McDonald's is up 0.12, just trailing back. Google is up today 0.43. Microsoft is up, just pulling back slightly. Nvidia 1,134, up 3.5% today. Very nice indeed. Walmart going down 0.57. Tilray is up hello, bouncing around, bit of barcoding going on there with Tilray today, good value at this price. Robinhood 6.2%. Robinhood's got a nice rally because when the markets turn green, brokerages turn green, obviously makes sense. More people using margin, more people entering the market, more money they make, the more the stocks go up, obviously. Rocket Lab is down 0.6. Plug Power 348, up 4% today, very nice. Rumble just trailing up at 0.48. Funware up 0.9. 69, I beg your pardon. FFIE had a nice little bounce, all selling off again. No one believes in it. They buy it, they dump it, they buy it, they dump it. No value whatsoever. And did you all see the scam video that went out from the CEO the other day? Did you all see that? Unbelievable. Rio Tinto, Bitcoin today up 1.8, about to hit all-time highs. Polygon up 1.52, XRP up 0.9, and back to our GameStop going down now as fast as it went up. It'll go down faster than it went up, but there you go. Stock exchanges have temporarily halted trading. Robinhood has stopped GameStop. I didn't think they were going to. Oh, no, they haven't. No, they haven't. No, they haven't. Other ones have. Robinhood haven't. I thought they had for a moment. I thought, well, that will create drama. No, they haven't. It was just on the bell to refresh. We're all good. Right. Let's have a look at your comments. Good morning, Jay Long. I went right back to working laughing. How much I looked like a walking DEA character on Carrie. I won't post the back of my ear because it's... Oh, dear, what's happened there? Morning, everyone. Jay Long. Good morning, Alter Double Bottom. If you think like that, then you shouldn't buy or sell anything. No, that's not true at all. I've traded, but I will sell game only at 100. Kitty has lost more, has a lot more influence than you think, according to him. According to him. Well, he would say that, wouldn't he? I mean, how can you follow a man that manipulated the market for his own benefit, manipulated you to get you to buy a lot of crap so he could make money and dump it at the top, which he did. He broke all the rules. He was a stockbroker himself. He was a Wall Street person, dressing up as one of the lads, wearing a baseball cap sideways and smoking cigars and silly bandanas to try to pretend to be like one of the lads. In fact, he was a Wall Street broker. He lost his license because of doing it. I don't know why you'd follow someone like that, but then, there you go. People follow all kinds of people that don't make any sense, do they? We see it through history all the time. Adolf Hitler was clever enough to get 3/4 of Germany to follow him. Anyone who's crazy and stupid can get people to follow them. It's not difficult. And we saw how easy it was to start the meme craze with a simple picture. People who are desperate to make money, who don't want to do their own research and work hard and invest in anything, will follow anybody. And, there's lots of people in life like that who appeal to emotion of aggression and anger and frustration, tap in on it and make money out of it. Loads of people do it, and it's been done all through history, and people follow it. Anyway, good morning. BPTH just ripped. Let's go. I'm all good. Thank you. Let's go. AMC is almost up 20%. Thank you very much indeed. Mbot rip. Next, Nita Holt. Good morning, family. Charles Schwab did. But GameStop, Robinhood, I don't think they're going to stop it this time. They're going to let you lose your money because it'll go straight back. Oh, there it goes. I mean, what can I look? So now, look, you encouraged everyone to make money, right? You said it was great. So, Roaring Kitty tells you something. He just dumped it because he can move the market. And now you got all these poor people who just bought here and now going, well, now what do I do? So, at the end of the day, they've all lost their money now. But good old Roaring Kitty, I'm sorry, I really find, I don't mind scalp trading when something has got value. It makes sense. Ed Nevy is just scalp trading all the time. If you can scalp trade a stock that has some good news, or it's just had a breakthrough, biopharmaceuticals, then there's all sorts of opportunities to scalp trade that. But this is the benefit of a handful of people who are quite happy to dump all over you, and you think it's great, and you'll follow it. That's fine, carry on. But most people are losing money right now. Most people now have gone, oh my God, I just bought this. A lot of people just paid $45. It's now worth 34. It's only worth about 7 cents. But hey, crazy. Oh well, no. He has hundreds of hours of due diligence on his channel. Guy, I have no idea. That's an unsub from me. Fine, I don't mind. Unsub me. Go and follow Roaring Kitty. Go and follow a liar and a scammer. Please help yourself. Doesn't bother me. I don't care. I really don't mind. Martin, if you traded the S&P, wouldn't you be able to pay off your... Oh, of course I can. Absolutely right. I could trade the S&P today if I wanted to and pay all my margin off and make profit. But I don't need to. I would rather earn the money, invest in myself, earn the money to pay off the margin quicker. I would rather do that. If I couldn't earn any money and suddenly I was just relying on trading, that's different. But I'm not relying on... I want to own millions. I want to own millions of shares of the S&P, not just half a dozen. I want to own more and more and more of it. So, and at the end of the day, it's costing me about $120 a month in interest at the moment, right? Well, I'm up today $400 in a day. So I believe we've got a lot more to, well, I say about 8%. I kept saying the same thing. About 8% this year left to go. Well, if I can pay it off by the end of the year, I'll pay about 3% interest because it's 6% for the year. It's 3% for 6 months. Doesn't work out exactly like that, but that gives you the general idea. So if I make 8%, and it cost me 3%, I've benefited by 5%, right? But I've also earned all those extra months of dividends, which has covered the interest, or thereabouts, not the whole of it. So that's the way I'm looking at it. I know the value of my assets, whereas if we look at GameStop, there's no value whatsoever. So it's just gambling. If they follow him directly and sell before the news cycle, they would make a ton. If they follow him directly and sell before the news cycle, well, they wouldn't, would they? They wouldn't, bag of holding, because the moment the news is out, it's already happened. You don't know what's about to happen. You can't even see the stock move. When you're looking at a line chart like this, you're missing all the millions of micro trades all the time. You can't see any of that unless you've got a Bloomberg terminal and you're in Wall Street. You can't see that. And time the news is out, it's already dropped. I mean, look. I mean, you wouldn't even that drop there. You wouldn't even have been able to react. Now you're going to say to me, "Yeah, I set a stop loss." Remember, stop losses don't guarantee when stock moves that fast. So, if Roaring Kitty, as you say, has all these millions of shares of GameStop, he could dump it right now and the stock would go, vroom, $1 in 1 minute, done, finish. Then what are you going to do? So, I think consistently making money is better than one day you win, one day you don't. I mean, really. Anyway, that's up to you. But anyway, I'm going to carry on with my philosophy and, now we're up $437. We should be back at 89,000. Now, the all-time high is 89.7. I want to see 90,000. We could do 90,000 today. Anyway, we got some more reviews to do in a minute. Let me just check a few things around the studio. I think I've answered everyone's questions. Is Jason Davis, Mustafa Abdin, or Vincent Vosberg, are any of you guys in today? I've got your reviews. Vincent, no. Jason, no. What about Mustafa? No. Yes, indeed. As you say, Kitty was a Wall Street man, someone who knows everything about it. So why shouldn't I follow him? It's not like he's an actor or a musician. Roaring Kitty. Oh, I'm not gonna Hugo T. I have to focus on my members, right? Look, Hugo T. Look, GameStop going down as far. It's going down faster than it went up. You're following a guy who manipulated you because you're too daft to see it, to make money out of you. He sold it at the top. You all lost your money. Everybody on YouTube who tells you that they made money are the few people that have a YouTube channel that trends. 99% of people who don't have a YouTube channel have no way of telling you they lost. If you were able today to hear from hundreds of thousands of people who said, I lost all my money, you would look at it differently. But you can't. You're only hearing of a few people who told you it's great. That's the reality. And the very person that told you to buy it is the one who made the most. And he lied about it and he manipulated you and he manipulated the market. He's not your friend. He's not your buddy. If he was honest and truthful, he would wear the suit that he normally wears, like I do. I put on a suit and tie because I respect my audience and I don't try to pretend to be some idiot. All right? I mean, am I going to start doing this? Wearing my cap sideways to appeal to kids who wear their hats sideways? No, because it's not who I am. It's a lie, it's ridiculous, and it's nonsense. But of course, a lot of people who who don't want to work and don't want to invest, who don't want to study and read, they'll follow that because it's easy, like reading comic books. Go and do that. I would strongly suggest that you don't watch my channel because we're investors. I would strongly suggest that you go and watch, a clown who steals all your money. I mean, go ahead. You carry on. Anyway, there we go. GameStop going straight back down again. Now everyone's losing their money. And don't tell me that everyone's making money, because they ain't. They just bought it here because Roaring Kitty said so. Walk into the dark and sell it. Right, now what are you going to do? Anyway, whatever. I'm not going to spend the day talking about GameStop. That's ridiculous. I might as well go and sit outside and busk on the street. Good morning, everybody. David Hensley, MBOT 180. Careful if traded. You can't hear from the ones who took their life. No. Exactly. Do you know how many people lost their lives when Michael Burry shorted the market? Thousands of people in America took their lives. People lost their jobs, got divorced, lost their houses. Is that right? Of course it's not. It's ridiculous. It's horrible. Invest, build things, make profit, and then one day sell it to somebody else who can continue to make profit. Or just go, I don't care about anybody. I'm just gonna jump in the tank of crap, and I'm gonna just manipulate the market, and I'm gonna buy a load of crap, and I'm gonna dump it on somebody else. You live in a world of crap. Why would you want to live in a world like that? Well, lots of people do. I've had so many comments, in their thousands of comments about what I said the other day towards Omar. People have religiously said that I'm following him. He's the greatest guy in the world. The guy is an openly admitted gambler, right? He loses the money he makes on YouTube. He gambles it all away, and people follow him because he's one of the lads. Why would you follow someone who's telling you giving you the worst advice possible? Because it's easy. It's easy. And now everyone who bought GameStop this morning is losing all their money again. Oh, dear me. I'm up $1,300 so far today. Congratulations, Fight Channel. Just wear the hat sideways for the day. Amazon Fight Channel. Congratulations. Yeah, anxious to hear about Asti. Yes, they'll be live on the show very soon. Let's check the date. Asti. So we've got June the 4th, tomorrow, live on the show, Asti. The earnings. Is the earnings still tomorrow? Let me check. Oh dear. Look at GameStop now. Oh dear. Now then, expected June 14th now. It's moved to June 14th. It keeps moving. Okay, Asti's now moved to June 14th. They're going to end up doing the earnings the day that they're in the studio with me to carry on like this. June 14th. So let me change that. June 14th. I'm just going to edit the event. June 14th. There you go. It's been put out to June 14th. The interview is June the 21st. I wonder if they're tying it in or trying to tie it into our interview live in the studio. It's looking more and more increasingly like that. Good morning, Martin. Even Jim Cramer says GameStop is a joke because there is no revenue of this company this morning on CNBC. I know, it's awful. It's terrible today. I don't know. I do know. I mean, we live in a world now where people follow idiots to make money out of you, manipulate you, get you angry. I mean, look at the state of America now. Everybody's fighting. I mean, there's people calling for civil revolution over the election. You've got people who love Joe Biden, people who love Donald Trump, literally want to go to war with each other. What is going on? It's ridiculous. Why is everybody being influenced by anger and hatred? I don't understand it. It's beyond crazy. Anyway, it's beyond crazy. Martyn, look at IPW seriously. It's been pretty solid for the 2 weeks. Ibis, I have to focus on the members, I'm afraid, Ibis. If I get a chance, I'll come back to you. You should try ask them what they keep, moving the earnings. I will ask all these questions. 70 to 80% of job growth is from government jobs. They are fudging all the numbers, Smoky Fat said. Okay. Become a member and show evidence of that, and I will share it on the screen. So let's do this morning. Here we go. Let's put out a video. Let's do this now. Let me edit this. There you go. Send everybody there. That's all good. Right. Let's have a look. GameStop, GME, let's talk about GameStop this morning. I just got told in the chat, we're making this during a live show, that Jim Cramer mentioned this as well this morning. I just had to do this because we got people in the chat today telling me how great GameStop is, and here it goes again. Recently, Roaring Kitty made a post again about how many shares he was buying or how many shares he has. The stock goes straight up, and then all his followers decide to buy it. They end up buying the top of the bag, and then it gets dumped again as fast as it went up, as you can see that. And we need to just mention this because there's something wrong about this, and I just had to put this message out. As you know, I'm a long-term investor. I like to buy things that make the world a better place, fix problems, provide services and products to the world that I can invest in. I'm buying businesses that one day in the future, they'll be worth a lot more than they are today. I can then sell those businesses to other people, and those businesses will make them money too, because they'll be buying a great business from me, which will continue to make money for them in the future. Everything about that sounds good, right? It's solid, stress-free, decent, honest, reliable. Everybody wins. The world wins. Everybody benefits. Everything is great. That's what I like to do. There's something that makes you feel good about selling a stock or an ETF or whatever it might be for a profit, and then knowing someone else can buy it off you and also make a profit. However, on the other hand, you have a guy who completely lies, who is not who you think he is. He's not actually one of the lads wearing a sideways baseball cap or a bandana. He's actually a fully registered stockbroker on Wall Street. He wears a suit except until he goes on YouTube and pretends he doesn't. He lies to everybody. He gets the stock to pop up. He dumps it at the top. He sells out. He loses his license. I mean, everything about this is ridiculous. And GameStop itself is a business that has just been hijacked by this craze. It does actually make a bit of money, but it's not worth 90% of the value of these shares. So if I said to you today, would you give me $100,000 for my second-hand broken down Ford Fiesta? Would you do it? Or Ford Escape in America. Would you do it? Well, of course you wouldn't do it because you couldn't sell it to anybody. It'd be pointless, right? Well, that's exactly what's happening here. People are being influenced because they're lazy, can't be bothered to do investing or work or earn any money. So what they're doing is they're jumping on the bandwagon of someone who has no care for them whatsoever. I've got people in the chat today very passionately telling me, why should I follow you? I'm going to follow him. He doesn't even care. He couldn't care less about you. I actually go live every day and I actually answer everyone's questions because I actually do care. And I'm hoping one day to sell my good businesses to somebody else and they will make money from those investments as well. And along the way, I can feel proud that I've done the right thing, helped people, made money, built things, and it was all worthwhile. However, someone like Roaring Kitty has no value in life whatsoever. His life has been completely sold for money. What is the purpose of him? Remember, 98%, 99% of people that buy GameStop will lose money. And you never get to hear about the sadness of the people that lost their lives, lost their businesses, got divorced, lost their homes. They can't tell you about their experience. Only the few that have trending YouTube channels, because no one cares about the poor people losing all their money. They only care about the rich people. So they watch those videos and those people will tell you how wonderful it is and I'm super clever. You are buying something worth 99% less than it is valued today. Okay? People that bought it today at the moment the news came out, it was already too late. It popped up and now it got sold off. Most people are running around holding the bag and going, what do I do? There's nothing they can do. The business isn't worth 99% of its share price right now. It'll go up again, down again. You'll miss the news, whatever. But at the end of the day, own something that you can sell, make money on, without stress, without tax, without drama, without a headache, knowing the next person who buys it can also make money. Now, I know most people don't come in here to be nice. They come in here just to make money. But you can make money just by being responsible. You don't have to be an idiot and follow someone. Now, in America right now, everyone's getting angry. Everyone's fighting. We've got an election coming up. One side loves their guy and they hate the other guy. The other side, they love their guy and hate their other guy. Everyone's angry. Everyone's fighting, and there's no need for it. And sadly, we live in a world now where most people are lazy and angry and frustrated, don't want to build a business, are angry at the world, angry at themselves, angry at the government, whatever it might be, and they'll follow anyone who influences you. This has happened all through history. Look at the fact that 3/4 of Germans followed Adolf Hitler. I mean, you can convince people of anything. Roaring Kitty's doing it today. We've got it going on right now in politics. One person says one thing and everybody jumps on the bandwagon. One person says another and everyone jumps on his bandwagon. Very few people actually want to look at what's actually going on. And I've got friends on both sides of the political argument. Remember, I'm completely neutral because I'm a green card holder, can't vote. I'm from England, living in America, just observing, providing the facts. And I have spoken to people who are very, very, very pro-Trump. And I have spoken to people who are very, very pro-Biden. And they have one thing in common. They only want to know the news about their guy. So if you watch CNN, you only watch CNN. If you watch Fox, you only watch Fox. And they don't go into the library and take all the books off the shelf and read all the books. They only want one side. They only want one book, the one side they're on. And it's exactly the same with investing here. This isn't investing. This is people jumping on a bandwagon. Look at it going down as fast as it went up. Now, the reality is, right behind that number, right behind that, if you actually had to part with your cash, real money, and give it to someone, and basically you've just given it to Roaring Kitty, a guy I find this really repulsive, a guy pretending to be somebody he isn't, lying about who he is, and it's okay. You've just given millions of dollars to him and a few others, and I mean a few others. Behind that chart right now are real people who are really broke, who really lost all their money, and there's nothing now they can do about it. Look at it going down. Right now, there are people at home screaming at their phones, going, why did I do it? Why did I follow an idiot on YouTube telling me that this was a good idea? Why? Well, why indeed? Why did people follow Adolf Hitler? God knows why. Why have we got what's going on in America now? Everybody fighting and screaming and shouting. No one's prepared to pause, listen, research, study. It's how I can get rich in 5 minutes. Well, you can't. You can't. 99% of you will lose money. Anyway, I just let you know about this. Please be careful out there. Take the time, step back. There's no need for this to happen. It shouldn't happen. There it is. It's just the way human beings are, I'm afraid. People are greedy, selfish, and just want to out for themselves. And all you end up with is a load of people heartbroken, losing their homes, families, divorces, and sadly taking their lives. And if you don't believe me, look at the statistics. How many people took their lives, lost their homes in the Big Short with Michael Burry? Michael Burry and a handful of people made some money. Handfuls of people. Most people lost their homes. Is that right? Did it need to have happened? No, it didn't. It didn't have to happen, but it did. And these sort of things are happening again. There's something really good about buying a great business and then selling it to somebody else who can equally make money, and you'll spend your life doing something great. You'll spend your life helping people, supporting people, making money, and then you can be outrageously generous and give to charity. People that buy the businesses from you can do it again. Along the journey, you've supported businesses that make things, do things, or you can live in a world like this where, well, life isn't worth even living. And most people who try to join the club end up not living. It's a sad day again today. It's a sad day. People aren't respecting their own money, their own lives, and basically showing no value to their existence on earth, just throwing it all away. You can't recover from these losses. Anyway, I wish everybody the best. I hope no one's following this today. It absolutely. Yes. Sometimes I just think, I said to Liam, my wife, the other day, I said, sometimes I just don't feel part of this world at all. I just want to wake up every morning, build something, make something, fix something. And I just feel sometimes I waste my time. Because believe it or not, there are many, many more people that want to do this kind of thing, that want to invest. And then they get angry with Wall Street or those that make money. I can bet you any money you like that those that have money, Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, God knows who else, I'm pretty sure they don't buy GameStop. Anyway, what club do you want to be in? Anyway, I appreciate you listening. Whether you listen to the end or not, I don't know. But if you did, tap the like button. Leave me your thoughts below. Wake up tomorrow morning and go, I'm going to do something great. I'm going to make myself richer, smarter, healthier. I'm going to exercise tomorrow. I'm going to put good food in my body. I'm going to help somebody. I'm going to put something out in the world tomorrow that a year from now, 10 years from now, I can look back and be proud of. Isn't that a better option? It is for me, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Click above my head, down below in the description, over here and over here. We can watch this all day if you want, but there's really no point. Take care of yourselves and each other. Ugh. Roaring Kitty should be ashamed of himself. I would be. I couldn't live with it. If I woke up one morning and decided just to stuff everybody, I couldn't do it. Nicola, yes, William. We've just put out Nicola for you. I've just literally, we got up at 5 o'clock this morning to put out for you, Nicola. Here it is. There it is. Just put it out. It was out 1 hour ago. There is your video. So you've got the latest news, latest information, Nicola news. Literally 5 o'clock this morning, I was in the studio doing this. Whoops-a-daisy. So William, There you go. There's your video, and there's the space video as well. Any thoughts on SoundHound? Yes, a lot of thoughts on SoundHound. The same thing. I've just put out some information on SoundHound for you. And this is how you find it. If you go to the YouTube and you go up to the top like this, search bar, we've just put out some latest information. Martyn Lucas, SOUN. And you'll see my latest, there you go. SoundHound, $10. SoundHound, the latest thing just there. There you go. There's our latest video for you. Share. Copy. There you go. There is sound in the chat. Become a member and I can do a lot more for you. I can review a stock live on the show. I'm going to do some reviews in a moment, actually. Gambling and pump and dump is not investing. Gambling and pump dump is not investing. Exactly. It is gambling, and it's gambling on steroids. Nice suit, bro. AMC to the moon. Love the stocks. Hacienda Fernandez. Welcome to you. Welcome. Still believe in space. 100. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We've explained how we're doing that. Martyn 1988. Sensei has just done a chart. We've just put one out this morning. I'll give you that as well. That's just gone out literally just a few moments ago. I got up at 5 o'clock this morning. There is how it's going to $100. Let me give you the link. Share. Copy. Did you see it? Just put the video out literally an hour ago. SPCE. There we go. Now, my audience on Rumble this morning, Botzilla, welcome to you. I've just put out your videos. I've just uploaded these same videos to Rumble. I put out Virgin Galactic. I put out Nikola and the Root network video as well. So Rumble, you have the same videos now. I make sure that everybody on Rumble gets the same videos. Hence why we were up very early this morning to do that. All right. Okay. Any more questions before we make our reviews? Hi, Loadmonger. Space to 100 is very likely after 1 to 100 reverse split. Loadmonger, we've explained it in our chart. Go and check it out. I believe in space to 100. Adrenaline is a heck of a drug. Maybe 25, 75 chance of success. Not even that much. Replace everyone in the government with members of the Robertson family. Not sure I understand what that means. Very good joke, Load. Still believe in space. 100. Well, Hitler also forced most of the German citizens, including women. Hitler also forced most of the German citizens. I don't think that. I mean, I can spend hours talking about this with you. I'm really into my history. I can give you all the facts and everything about this for hours, but I haven't got the time. But most people in Germany weren't forced to support Adolf Hitler at all. You're talking about the Hitler Youth and the way they were doctrined. I understand all of that, but most people weren't forced at all. It all just became part of their culture. And if we had more time, this isn't the show for that, I'd explain it. Hope Virgin Galactic go to 100. It will. I bought GWAV at 4W. GWAV, okay. Remember, there's a sucker born every day. Welcome to GameStop. Kitty is laughing all the way to the bank. Yes, he is. Grounded neutral for the win. I still have profits on GME. Do you really? Do you really? You got to pay your tax, remember. And then what are you going to do? Look at it. Look at it now. Look at it now. Anyone who follows Roaring Kitty now after today, then there's no helping you. Absolutely don't come on my show telling me you've lost all your money, because I'm not interested. You know, if you end up doing this to yourself, I am not interested at all. If you do this to yourself, I'm not interested. Stupid is what stupid does. If you insist on following stupid, then carry on. I ain't got time for it. What's going on with SMR? I don't know. I'd have to have a look. I have to focus on the members' questions. What we're thinking on Space Martin, it's not looking good just from the thought of delisting. Zhink 1988. We've just put out a video just a few minutes ago, Zhink, on the channel. Sensei breaks it down for you, the latest Virgin Galactic video. We still think it's going to go to $100. There is the buy zones, the sell zones. It's just out 1 hour ago. We got up at 5 o'clock this morning to put it out for you. So go and check that out. I think you'll find it interesting. I bought JME last week at 17. I'm good. Why would you pay $17? Only worth 7 cents. Berkshire Hathaway dropped 90. Oh my gosh. Berkshire Hathaway dropped 99.9%. I've never heard such flipping rubbish in my life. Who on earth? Liam, why are you saying such silly things like that? What is the point? Why would you say that? Anyway, control your emotions, control your trades, and don't be greedy. Don't have any bag, cut holes in them years ago. Can we talk about some great companies? Yes, we can talk about great companies. We're doing whatever the members are asking about, talking about. We focus on the members' questions. Let's have a look. What happened to Berkshire Hathaway? Thank you, Martin. You're welcome. Thank you, Angel. BRK, a big potential loss. Any news on Rat Martin? Still no reply from Scott Cohen. No, I keep calling them. Really, really bad. Anyway, Sam, must be a glitch, or I'm selling my house to buy in. Yeah, do that. Yeah, sell your house to buy GameStop. That's what I would do. Yes, Space 100, Berkshire Hathaway. What's going on with gold? Gold is going to be up. We've been talking about gold going up 40%. There it is. We've all got the gold mine. Gold mine ends today, of course, with Jefferson Boots. He was live on the show. We've all got 10% benefits on our convertible notes. We've got a 30% discount when the stock IPOs. Very excited about that. Good morning, daughter. What do you think about NEO? They have record delivery. I'm not sure I understand your comment. No, I mean toward the end of the war, when Hitler was losing, he declared total war and did indeed force men and women and children of age to fight. Oh, that is correct, yes. But what I'm talking about at the beginning of the war, when Adolf Hitler convinced you that what he was saying was right. Anyone could convince people of anything. If people have a desire to be led, they can be led. What do you think about NEO? They have record delivery. I wouldn't touch NEO. It's a very manipulated stock, way more than any than the US stocks. Berkshire Hathaway, what's going on with this? People are mentioning Berkshire Hathaway in the show. What the? That's not right. Berkshire Hathaway, what is going on here? That is a chart error. That is absolutely a chart error. Wow, look at this. You can't buy that. What is going on? That's a chart error. That can't be right. I'm going to try and buy this. I'm going to try and buy that. I've never traded a stock for a long time, but that's not right. You're not going to be able to buy Berkshire Hathaway for that. BRK. Has anyone been able to buy Berkshire Hathaway by limit order? One share, limit price, $200. Yeah. It's a chart error. I just tried to buy it. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor, the greatest stock, the Oracle of Omaha. It's the cheapest stock in the world right now, and it's a charting error. Do not think that this is correct. I've just tried to buy one share of Berkshire Hathaway for $200, and I'm talking about Berkshire Hathaway A, which is normally like $600,000 or whatever it might be. You can't. It's a charting error. This is incorrect. As you can see, I've tried to buy it, order placed, it won't let me go through. I just want to make this video to show everybody that this is a Berkshire Hathaway is down 99.97% today. This is not real. This is not happening. This is a charting error. If you try and buy it, I mean, go ahead, try. If you can get I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine? You'd make $1 million in minutes. So yeah, Berkshire Hathaway is not $200 today or $185.10. I've just tried to buy it just to demonstrate it wouldn't go through. As you can see, estimated cost $200. It's not allowing me to buy it. It's an error. It happens sometimes, but no, everyone's trying it. Everyone's going, oh my God, let's buy the greatest asset in the world and we can own it all. I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Anyway, there you go. Breaking news. Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett's favorite stock, hasn't gone down 99.97%. This is a charting error. You can't do it. You can try. I've just tried myself, and there you go. It's not happening. All right? It won't let me do it. Upcoming activity. Order placed. $200. Yep, I'm going to buy a whole share. I only need one. So anyway, it's not going to let you go through just because it's being displayed on the screen. Screen does not make it a legally binding opportunity at all. It's purely a charting error, and you won't be able to do it. Anyway, there you go. Breaking news today. The greatest stock of all time with the greatest investor of all time is 99% down. Hey, you never know what. You give it a go. You never know. It just might go through. It won't. Click above my head, down below, over here, and over here. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. I hope it feels, I mean, it would be great, but no, it couldn't feel. It's not being sold for that price. No one has dumped their shares, so it's not being sold. The whole of the US market would crash completely. I don't mean a little crash. I mean completely crash. If that was able to happen, the whole system would break big time. Just bought Berkshire Hathaway A. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. It did drop. Yes, it's down 99%, but I'm 100% certain. It's true. I love history too. BRK SMR down 99%. A glitch, yeah. Not filling my order to buy, so might be a glitch. You think? Oh yes, absolutely, Martin. You are right about that. Yes. Now it's back up. Same with Barrick Gold. Buffett has lost $400 billion in 10 minutes. Must have bought GameStop. That's good. Robinhood is saying error, so something's up. Yes, it is. I tried, but hasn't filled yet. Wouldn't that be... Oh, my gosh. Wouldn't that be something? Oh, yeah. If I could buy one share of that and it went through, yeah, I would be up 600 grand. I'd be half a millionaire. Then I'd be going, damn it, why didn't I buy 2 shares? Yeah, most people wouldn't be happy. They would just be frustrated that they didn't buy two. All right, that's what would happen. Anyway, back to the reality of life. It's a cyber attack. Why are so many stocks down 99%? It's a market glitch as games or other stocks are messing with algorithms. Everything else is all right. Look, everything else is fine. J&J is doing great. Everything else. Look, everything else is fine. See, it's not a global outage. It's not a global outage. It's Roaring Kitty isn't that clever. He's not that powerful. He's a flipping idiot who lies to people, and I find him despicable, and he should be in jail. I don't know how he can even stand to look at himself in the mirror. I find disgust in just knowing he exists. I think it's horrible. And if that sounds strong, I don't care. I think what's going on in today's society is awful. And I don't mind saying it. There you go. It's 18,500, not 185. It was 185. We just looked at it. Look, 185. 185 right there, look. Yeah, I think Warren Buffett's done a reverse split. 1 million shares for one. I hope it feels. Jay Long, how many people are keeping their order open just in case? Here you go. There's a mentality right there, a mentality test. All right? This is an IQ test, a mentality test. How many of you are keeping it open just in case? Let's run a poll. Here, be honest. Are you keeping it open just in case? All right. Are you keeping it open just in case? I want to know how many people are going to keep their order open just in case. Are you keeping it open just in case? Yes or no? If you've just done an order for Berkshire Hathaway, right? Are you keeping it open just in case? Yes or no? I want to see how many people. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. It's too expensive. Too expensive. Yeah, I wouldn't buy it 100. I wouldn't buy it at 99% discount. Absolutely not. Flipping heck. Check out DXYZ. Jonas, I have to focus on the members right now. Lots of members questions here. Bought Barrick. I would definitely upgrade my membership. Yeah. I would buy everyone memberships, but I can't. I would do the gifting thing. On Trading 212 still. Yeah. It's on Trading 212. If it did fail, I would be void later due to market conditions that happen. Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't happen anyway. Keep it open. Not me. Too expensive. I'm literally trying to buy every second. I'm literally trying to buy every second. Right now. I've got to lead by example, right? There's no point me sitting here, right? There's no point me sitting here saying, oh yeah, I'm not doing it when I am doing it. All right. So let me go here a minute. Limit order. Where is it? Limit order. Limit order. Berkshire. Berkshire Hathaway. All right. Okay. Very, very important. I did this for a laugh. I set this up. All right. This is the mentality of the world we live in, right? No, you think just in case. No. Just in case is like buying GameStop because you're following Roaring Kitty. Oh, I might get rich. We need to start using our brains. Okay. So I did it to demonstrate it was a joke. And I'm going to use my conviction. I'm not going to sit here like an idiot and go, well, you never know. What if it fills? What if it fills? I'm going to cancel my order. Cancelled. Your order is cancelled. Okay? I'm not holding it. There you go. My order is cancelled because we know it's not real. It wouldn't go through. Even if it went through, it would be voided. Okay, understand that. So if you are locking up $185 because you think, well, you never know, don't do it. Because there's nothing you never know about it. All right. Be confident in your convictions. There is nothing going on. All right. Get rid of it. Buffett just fainted. Yeah. Right. Reviews and links for YouTube, folks. Okay. Reviews and links for YouTube. It's that time. So tap subscribe and ring the bell and give me a thumbs up. We're going to do some reviews today. Ocugen, FuelCell, and I've got links for YouTube. So, I just realized I never wrote down a GME time. GME, I'm going to guess it was about one hour. 1 hour. Prox. I don't really know. I'll find it later on. What if it fills? That's the biggest gamble. It's not a gamble. It's you gotta know how it works. Not believe in something insanely crazy just in case. You know, that's like putting outside your house a bucket just in case somebody walks past and throws $1 million in it. Well, they might. I'm going to put a bucket outside my house every day from now on. That's it. Just in case. Just in case. But what if it fills? It won't fill. It can't fill. If it does fill, it'll be cancelled. All right? So don't worry about it. You're not going to get that. It doesn't count. I mean, if stocks move and they drop suddenly, yes, you can get a discount. But it's not dropped. It's a chart error. Berkshire Hathaway moves 1%, 0.5% a week. It doesn't move 99%. Not in a million years, because that meant every single billionaire in the world just sold their stocks all at the same time. That's what it would mean. And that wouldn't even be possible in any way of looking at life. So just be confident of your own knowledge. Oh, man. It's like saying the world's flat. Well, it might be. I'm going to make sure that I've got, something that I need for a flat earth. I don't know what that would be. Anyway, whatever. Oh, my God. Right. Let's do it. What's next? Don't order the Lambo just yet. No, I'd leave it a while if I was you. Let's end the poll. There you go. Are you keeping it open just in case? 59% yes. I've sold mine. I've cancelled my order. I'm prepared to face the music. Or China sold off their holdings. No. You would need every single investor in the world, every single one, Warren Buffett included, to sell all their shares.
Stephen Lewandowski has become a member. My birthday is today, 65 years old.
How about it? How about it? Everybody, it's Stephen Lewandowski's birthday. He is 65 years old today. That's absolutely fantastic. So, if you are a member of our channel, you get a special perk. Here it comes, Stephen. Here we go. Stephen's birthday today. So let's do it right now. Let's prepare the studio. Let's turn the camera around. We're about to do a happy birthday. Okay, you ready? So we're going to go to this screen here. And we're going to celebrate. You know what I want you to do? I want everyone to put all your comments in the chat for our dear friend Stephen Lewandowski. Remember, he wasn't very well recently, but he's all well again now. He's back with us. 65 years old today. Let's blow up the chat. Let's do something now for one of our members. Are you ready? I'm pumping out the smoke. Let's get in position. It's Stephen's birthday, so I want everyone now to blow up the chat. Copy and paste. Here we go. Let's get in position. So everybody now, I want you to copy and paste now. You can pull your ISA or Roth now. You can pull your ISA or Roth now. What's that? Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, right. Everybody copy and paste, please. Special moment now for one of our members. Here we go. Let's do it. $65 today, everybody. 65. How about it? How about it? All right. So, Stephen, you know how it works. You can refresh the screen. You will find the button underneath the clip button, so you can clip this video. You just need to refresh the screen to see the clip button, and you can own this video for yourself. Everybody, now we're going to celebrate Stephen's birthday. He's 65 years old today. Very, very special birthday. If you're a member of our channel, you can have a perk like this as well. All right, you ready? Okay, let's do it. Let's go. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, no to you. Happy birthday, Stephen Lewandowski. Happy birthday to you, to me, to you, to me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, yeah, to you, yeah. Happy birthday, Stephen. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Stephen Lewandowski. Happy birthday to you, to you, to you, to you, to you, to you, to you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Happy birthday, Stephen Lewandowski. Absolutely fantastic. There you go, mate, from all of us here on the channel. It's a very special day today, 65 years. You are officially an old fart now, but that's okay. We can live with that. We're all old farts here. Thank you ever so much, mate, for all your support. You've been a member of our channel now for a couple of years now, I think. Have you got your 2-year badge yet? I didn't see it pop up. I think so. Thank you, Stephen, for all your support, all the information that you provide to all the members for oil, and just by being here and supporting everyone and having a laugh in the chat and saying hello, we really do appreciate it. So, Stephen, thank you ever so much. He's got his 1-year badge. I was just looking up. 1 year. I think it's next month, isn't it, Stephen? So underneath the video, you'll find the clip button. You can clip this and you can keep it forever as your own video. Thank you, Stephen. And now it's time to get on with the show. Cheers. Right. Let's go back. All right. There we go. How about that? Bloody marvellous. Thank you, everybody, for taking part and doing all that for Stephen. That was great. He's now got a market data issue resulting in incorrect pricing for certain symbols. Some symbols may be halted. There you go. There is a New York Stock Exchange experiencing a data issue. Data issue today. So there you go. A lot of stuff going on the markets today. Right. And we're back. I am old fart, 21 months here with the family. Yes, it's all good, Stephen. Don't worry about it, mate. We're all good. Happy birthday. Look at that, all the messages. Absolutely awesome. Oh, let me just turn that around. Right. It's weird being the same age as old people. Yeah, I get it. I was on stage with the Chuckle Brothers. I was on stage. To me, to you, to me, to you. Yeah, to you, to me, to you, to me. Yeah, yeah, I love it. MBOT, fully robotic surgeries. Thanks, everyone. There you go. Superb. Okay, now then, what I'm going to do is I've got to do Ocugen and FuelCell. Ocugen and FuelCell, plus I've got some news, I think, links for YouTube, John Granfor, and I've got John, I've got to reply to you about your email as well. John Granfor's got some Enphase energy as well. So I've got some stuff to do. So I think what I'm going to do is I just need to take a short break. So rather than end the show, I'm going to leave it right here, take a break, and I'm going to come back with the Ocugen and fuel cell review. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up on the screen. Let me have a look here. Let me go into preview mode. I'm going to put up on here what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's do that. Okay. Reviews and more. Okay, folks. So what we're going to do is come back to here. Back to live mode. There you go. So I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to go and have some breakfast. I didn't have breakfast this morning because I was up very, very early getting these premieres out to you. Nomez, I know you're busy. Yeah, I literally get 1,000+ emails a day, John, and it's getting more difficult all the time. Happy birthday, John Richard Garcia. Great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a short break. And when I come back, I'm going to do the Ocugen for Wadey. I'm going to do FuelCell. I've got some links for YouTube. If anybody, Wadey or anybody, if you want anything specific mentioned about Ocugen and FuelCell, please put it in links for YouTube. If you've already posted it, like a few days ago, post it again so I can see it right now. When I come back, I'll be doing that. So I'm going to go and have my breakfast because I was putting out those videos this morning, and I'm going to take a break right now, and I'll see you back in a minute with those reviews. Okay, so I'm just going to take a short break. So I'll see you back in a minute, guys. Thank you ever so much. When I come back, I'll get these reviews done. All right, 2 more reviews today. All right, see you back in a minute. I'll be back in just 30 minutes from now. You can stay, carry on chatting, and I'll be back in 30 minutes for those reviews and more. See you back in a bit. Bye-bye for now. Okay, welcome back after our break. I had a chance to go and have my breakfast because we started very early this morning to get those 3 videos out for you. So let's have a look. Virgin Galactic, we gave you a trading position this morning. So that went out this morning. We also put out Nikola, and there's your GameStop going all the way back down again. Anyway, whatever. Nikola. We gave you the trading position for Nikola this morning as well. And also the Root network as well. That went out this morning for you as well. And also, of course, we're looking at FFIE. That's been dragged into the whole meme craze as well. Gone back down the same way as well. So there you go. Be very, very careful. If you're buying any of these junk stocks, you're just shoveling around a load of crap with other people that are equally as concerned as you are for the fact they're buying it. Anyway, let's carry on. We've got to do some reviews right now. So, what happened to the S&P 500? What do you mean? What happened to it? Hugo T, what do you mean? What happened to it? What do you mean? Markets go up, markets go down. What do you mean? The last 3 months, I'm up 2.5 grand. It doesn't matter. What are you saying? What happened to it? Nothing. Now it's coming straight back up again. It's just being traded. That's all. That's all that happens. But what we're interested in is a business, assets that perform like that. That's what we're looking at. That's what we're buying. We're buying the 500 best businesses in the world that make money, do things, and that's what we're doing. We're not interested in, I thought it was going up today. Well, it was up and probably stay up, but it's just sold a little bit at the moment. Well, that's what it does. It doesn't matter. You're looking at second by second. That's not how investing works. You obviously a day trader, and you're only interested in the minute by minute. When it goes down, I buy more. I've got $28,000 of margin running at the moment because I've been buying these dips. But at the moment, as I said on my video the other day, the American economy, because of what the chaos that was created the other day on the markets when Donald Trump was convicted, all the stocks went down, everything went down. The businesses aren't earning less money anymore, but people sold out of the American economy. It's not good right now. Things are going sideways and down, which is allowing me to buy more. The businesses are great. The businesses are solid. That's why I'm buying them. But anyway. Let's have a look. Let's get our reviews done. So we're going to start with Ocugen. First thing we want to do. So let's do that now. Ocugen. OCGN. This is where we review stocks to find out what businesses we can buy. OCGN. Ocugen. Let's set everything up. Now, if you want to be in this video, if you want your information shared in this video, please share it with me now. Links for YouTube, please, if you can. If you can do that now, that would be great. I'm loading up my software, putting everything in. OCGN, Ocugen. Wall Street is experiencing some issues today. It's widely known. And the S&P 500, VU. There you go. So we're setting up the back test. Okay, there you go. That's done. Now we need the charts. OCGN, Ocugen. Okay, we got that. OCGN. If anybody wants to send any news they want covered for this into links for YouTube, please, on Discord. I will cover it. There may be some news that you want me to cover. OCGN, Ocugen. Excuse me. 2 gene therapy data readouts. May 30th. Oh, that's good. Just out. Healthcare. Nectar among healthcare additions in Russell microcap. Removed. Russell 300. Ocugen among healthcare additions. Good. Right. Open link in new tab. Let's have a look at that. Set to join the Russell. Okay, that's good news. Oh, what happened here? Hang on a second. Join premium. Oh. Just bear with me a minute. Just bear with me. I've just got to upgrade my account on Seeking Alpha. Let me reply back to Dan. Hope you're... Would you please reinstate my premium I've been waiting to hear from you. The site still is not optimized for wide screen. Okay. Hi Dan, hope you're well. Would you please reinstate my premium plan? I'm live online trying to review a stock. I wish to go ahead with you. I've been waiting to hear from you. The site still is not optimized for wide screen. Thank you. Okay. Send that out. I've got a partnership with Seeking Alpha. And wish to get that back working again. So Ocugen, SEC filing. Let's have a look here. Right, that's good news. We want to use that. That's Ocugen news there. If there are links for YouTube, please send it me in. Send it in to me and I'll include it. Okay. That's frustrating. I'm limited for information here today, but I'll get it sorted. So what about news? Google is saying Berkshire Hathaway stock is technically issued at the new. Yes, it is. There are technical issues at this New York Stock Exchange today. We've been covering it on the show. Don't try and buy an order. You're not going to get it. Remember, the orders are it's just a visual thing. You're not going to get the stock for the price you want. It's not going to. It doesn't exist. The market makers can't fill it because it doesn't exist. So there's no point chasing it. You're not going to get it. May 14th. Okay, we want that. And then we want Ocugen news. Okay, filter May 31st. Okay, that's good. We want that. Okay. We're doing a review here in a moment for Ocugen. That's what we're doing. About. Right, I think we've got enough to start the review. Okay. We need a back test. We've got that lined up. We've got the chart. We've got the earnings. We've got the latest news. Okay. We're good there. Ocugen. When did they last report? March 30th. Okay. That's good. That's the last one. And then earnings. Right. Latest earnings figures. Okay. We've got everything we need. We're lined up. Here we go. Can I check what's going on with Berkshire Hathaway? Nothing at all. It's just a technical issue at the New York Stock Exchange. It's not going down the way everyone thinks it is. It's just simply a technical issue. You can't buy it. It's just a technical issue, so don't try to. It doesn't do anything. All right, let's go through it now. Ocugen 2 hours 26. 226. 26. OCGN. All right, here we go. Time for another stock review. So here we go. Time for another stock review. Let's do it. Time for another stock review. This time we're talking Ocugen, OCGN. We're back to the laboratory now to do some biopharmaceutical research and to try to find a stock that can make us some money. So what do you think? Is this a stock that can make you some money? Well, we're going to look over the numbers and we're going to decide whether you can make money from this stock. Is this stock going to take you to the moon? What do you think? Are we going to go up to space with this stock? Well, we're going to cover all of that right now, and let's see if this stock can make us some money. Let's get straight into it. This is Ocugen. Now, during this review, you're going to see a fair, open, honest review. I'm not sponsored by anyone to talk about the company and say how great they are. In this review, you're going to see the balance sheet, the numbers, the insolvency score, the profitability score, how it compares to the S&P, the latest charts, looking at the earnings. We're going to look at the latest news, what the company's all about, the website, latest filings. We're also going to present to you the intrinsic valuation. Very, very important. We're going to use AI software to generate the earnings report for you so you can see what they did on the earnings. I'll come to all of that in a moment. We're going to show the financials, the balance sheet, who's buying on the inside, who's selling on the inside. All of this stuff is going to be revealed to you in this video, and to see if this company can make some money for you, and if we can take this stock all the way to the moon. And here we are. Are we about to take off with the stock? And if we do, we'll find our way through space. And our little man is waiting for us on the moon. He's on the moon. There he is, little on the moon man, waiting to find out, can we make some money on this stock? Right, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Cover all the numbers. We're going to start nice and simple for you. This accompanies the Meet the CEO series as well. Click subscribe and ring the bell. Tap the like button and share this out. If you do reply in the comments, I will reply back to everybody. I will reply to every one of my members. So if you are a member, I will answer your questions and reply back to you and answer all those questions. Now, also, we do a Meet the CEO series. We have the CEOs of companies on the show. We've interviewed many. We've got many more to come up as well. So if you want to get your CEO on the show, listen up in a minute and I'll give you information how you do it. All right, it's very, very easy. They love coming on the show. All right, let's start off with the basics. Let's look at the basic line chart where you can see it's collapsed here from when it's listed on December the 3rd, 2014, 10 years ago. It's done nothing but go down. And we've been a penny stock since around about when was it? We became penny stock in that around about 2020. About 2020, yeah, around about 2019, 20. Anything under $5 is a penny stock, and we've been pretty much a penny stock the entire time. We had a little bounce there, but essentially were running around that $1, $2, $3, $5 around that time. Really haven't gone anywhere. Now this sector is very expensive when you are a biopharmaceutical company. It's very expensive. Research, development, things can go wrong very, very quickly. And they can go right very, very quickly too when you get a breakthrough and suddenly everything pops up. Anyway, let's start off with the basics at the moment. Ocugen is a biopharmaceutical company which engages in the development and commercialization of therapies to cure eye disease. Its product pipeline includes OCU400, OCU410, and so on and so forth. Now, you may know that Cathie Wood likes this, but Cathie Wood likes to exaggerate all the time, just say ridiculous numbers to inflate her own ego, it seems. A lot of videos made with Cathie Wood that is scam. A lot of rubbish spoken here. So be very careful when they tell you everything's going to be great and amazing. I'm not sponsored by anyone. I'm just going to tell you how it is. We're going to look at the balance sheet in a minute. The firm's modifier gene therapy platform is engaged in addressing retinal disease, including retinitis pigmentosa, Leber congenital amaurosis, and dry age-related macular degeneration. The company was founded by Shankar Musunuri, I hope I pronounced that correctly, and Uday B. Compella in 2013 and headquartered in PA, Malvern, PA. All right, Pennsylvania, 2013, 65 employees, very small company. Now, Shankar, we'd love to have you on the show. Tell us all about your business, what it is you do. I would love to interview you and talk about you, the person behind the business, learn all about it and share with the world. We very often rank number one on YouTube for the stocks that we review. So your name will get out there. People will learn more about you. So if you'd like to be on the show, the way we do it is either reach out to me or the investors will reach out to you. I never message myself or sell my services or anything like that. I don't do any of those kind of things. If you want to be on the show, the investors will probably reach out to you. Your investors, they'll create a social group online, whatever it is, Facebook or Reddit or Twitter or wherever it might be. And they may even email you through investor relations with this video. And below in the description of this video, guys, is the invite the CEO video. So you can pass that on as well. And they will contact you, and then you'll be able to be on the show and discuss with me your business. We'd love to tell the world all about it. I don't own the stock. I only own the S&P, so I can be completely impartial and unbiased. I'm not here to promote my own benefit. I'm here just to help people, providing real information live, and I'd love to share your news about your business to the world. Right, if you're buying it on margin, it's regarded as extremely high risk, 100%, so it's very, very high risk. Volume, very low volume, just 5 million average, 1 million today, so no short squeeze territory. We haven't got anything like that going on. No dividend yield, it's losing money, $7.19, a price to earnings, negative $7.19, so you're losing money on this stock. 52-week high, 211, 52-week low, 34 cents. So you can see the volatility there. Things have been going relatively in the right direction. Are we going to turn cash positive? Look at this, slowly trending upwards, things improving. That's not a little bad set of earnings. Still negative, but we're getting closer and closer to the magical zero where we've finally become cash positive. Next earnings will be in August the 14th. If any of my members request it, do a super chat. I will do the earnings for them. Okay. As you can see, I used to own the stock a long time ago, before I was only in the S&P. Long time ago, I'm not in it now. I'm not in any stock right now. I only own the S&P. Who are we in bed with? In other words, what other investors invest with us here? Zomedica, SNDL. Okay, that's a very volatile stock. Zomedica, also Centro, Castor, Ideanomics, and Tonics. There's several here I don't know much about. I know about this one and this one. I've covered both of these, but the rest I don't know. But what I can see is they're all penny stocks, which means it's going to invite a certain style of investor. Those that are very volatile, those that will gamble, those that will short, looking for opportunities to create the next meme craze. All of that, which means the stock can be very volatile. So it's a very dangerous stock to be in. Might be a great business, But at the moment, it's going to be very, very volatile. But that also presents trading opportunities, of course. If we zoom into the 3 months, you can see there's some real buy zones and sell zones. And if you join Sensei on Sunday, I'll give you the link for that in a moment. You can join. In fact, I'll tell you now. It'll be in the description of the video. Join Sensei on Sunday, and if you ask him, he will provide you with a technical chart. I don't do the technical charts. He will provide a technical chart for where to buy and sell, the buy zones, the sell zones, and you can find all these opportunities if you want to scalp trade this stock, which is obviously what it is right now. No question about it. All right. So without further ado, tap the like button and please do consider subscribing. Let's go and see now. Let's dive a little bit deeper in and see if we can make some money on this stock. Can we turn the money printer on? Let's go over now and look at the website and the latest news around the stock. So let's start off. With this. Here we go. First of all, how does it compare to the S&P? Well, if you put in 2015 10 grand in the S&P, you'd now have 3x. Remember, every 7 years it doubles. You'd have 30,000, whereas Ocugen 10,000 would turn to $26. Flipping heck. Talk about an absolute disaster. You would not have wanted to put your money in there, would you? Oh my God, can you imagine? 10 grand to 26, that's some loss, isn't it? Anyway, 99% loss, 99.9% loss. That's not too good, is it really? Anyway, so let's scroll down and see how that compares visually to the S&P. You can see the macro conditions of 2020 made no difference. Dropped off with the S&P, but didn't do anything with Ocugen because it's already at that point on the floor anyway. So you can see that there. And nothing's really, no macro conditions are playing any part here. So you can see there that because the stock is just flatlining, not really doing anything, macro conditions aren't really affecting it. So you can see it would not be a good investment if you compare it to the S&P, which you have to do because you could have done that, right? So you've got to consider these things. We're just looking at the chart today. You can see the volatility in the stock in just today. You can see how it moves. Now then, May the 14th, we just passed this a couple of weeks ago. It was a beat on normalized actual. EPS was a beat, 1 cent. It's now losing 5 cents a share. EPS gap actual 1 cent, actually losing 5 cents a share. Revenue 1 million. So there's no revenue here. Revenue surprise beat by 1 million. So there you go. There's your latest numbers on the earnings. What about the latest news? Russell 3000, Ocugen among healthcare additions. Let's have a look here. The Russell Index will have a new look on June 28th, a couple of weeks from now, after the market closes, when 225 securities will be added to the 144 securities will be deleted as part of the annual reconstitution. Following some notable healthcare companies which will be added and deleted as 2024 Russell Index reconstitution. Notable additions is Ocugen. They'll be joining. That's very, very good. That's a very bullish sign to be on the index, of course. Very, very good. We don't need to read any more into that, but it's just worth noting that they'll be joining the Russell. That's a very, very good thing. I'm sure they'd love to be on the main index, but of course that's not going to happen. Or the S&P 500, that's not going to happen. But the Russell 3000 is good, right? It's a good thing to be added. Here's a statement here from the company I wanted to read you. Our leaders have proven a track record for success across the healthcare industry in biopharmaceutical research, commercialization, medicine, and operations. They bring their individual experiences in the public sector and private industry to the collective work we are doing to benefit patients. We share a common goal: identify and develop revolutionary science to bring something unique to the healthcare landscape that has a way to impact disease and conditions like no other therapeutic option can. The Ocugen team is dedicated to and driven by our core values. That's just a statement put out by Ocugen. We got some news here just literally 2 days ago. Data and Safety Monitoring Board approves simultaneous enrollment in Cohort 3 and Phase 2 initiation in Ocu410, a MARDA study for a geographic atrophy. I think there's a line and stop missing there. Anyway, I'll just read the opening paragraph here. Commercializing a novel gene in cell therapies and vaccines today announced a positive outcome for the Data and Safety Board Monitoring Board review for its phase 1 out of 2 AMADA clinical trial for Ocu410. Remember, I told you it's all about trials and all the rest of it. It's very expensive to run these trials, but when they get success, the stock can move very, very quickly. A modified gene therapy candidate being developed for geographic atrophy, GA, an advanced stage of dry age-related macular degeneration. GA affects approximately 2 to 3 million people in the US and Europe combined. 6 subjects with GA were dosed with the phase 1 out of 2 clinical trial to date. 3 subjects were dosed with the low dose and 3 subjects dosed with the medium dose. An additional 3 patients will be dosed with a high dose of Ocu410 in the dose escalation phase. The DSMB has recommended to proceed with dosing subsequent GA subjects with the high dose of Ocu410 in the dose expansion phase of the study and concurrently initiate phase 2 dosing, said Dr. Peter Chang. No serious adverse effects related have been reported to date in both low and medium dose cohorts. I believe that this marks a critical next step towards determining the maximum tolerated dose for Ocu410 and is an important milestone for its clinical development. So things moving in the right direction there. But let's go and look at its financials. Does this business make sense? At the end of the day, if it doesn't have any money and it can't afford to operate and pay its bills, it's not going to do very well for the investor. So let's see how the money stacks up, see if you can make any money from the stock. And we'll start by looking at the intrinsic value. Very, very important metric to look at. Well, if we look at the intrinsic value, you will see that it says it's 59 cents. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, dear. That's better. 59 cents, an overvaluation of 65%. Now, before you run to the hills and go, flipping heck, I'm not buying this then, there's no DCF valuation because the company is so small and the way it reports. We don't have all the information yet. It hasn't been able to prove itself out yet. So this valuation cannot be relied upon. It's the best guess we have for looking at the stock right now, but we can't rely on it to be accurate, okay? So just bear that in mind. If we scroll down, I've got an AI software here, which I just used, and I wanted to use this AI to give me the latest numbers on the earnings. So I'm going to share that with you now so you can see this now. I asked the AI assistant to give me some information on the earnings, and this is what it said. So let me just line that up for you so it's a bit clearer. Just try and fit that in the box there. The last earnings of 24 provided the following financial figures. Research and development, 6.8 million compared to 10.2 million for the first quarter of 23. General and administrative expense was 6.4 million compared to 8.3 million during the same period. So expenses have been cut. That's good on both counts. So that's good. We like that. Net loss approximately 11.9 million or 0.05 net loss per share for the quarter ended March 31st. 2024. This compares to a net loss of approximately 17 million per share in the first quarter of 2023. So as you can see, the losses have been reduced. Cash and equivalents totaled 26.4 million as of March 31st, compared to 39.5 million as of December 31st. Okay, so cash equivalents total 26.4 million compared to 39 million. So cash and equivalents have gone down. Okay. Let's now move on down. Let's look at the financials. You can see here on the most recent range, we're up 7.1 million, which is up 17%. We're expecting things to fall away into 25 and then explode again in 26. That's when we're really expecting to see this company do well. So it's a long-term play as far as the financials are concerned. Operating income. It's up 8%, and that's expected to fall away, though, going forward. So a lot of research and development on this company. It's a long-term play. It's not going to make you any money today unless you're scalping it and doing it that way. Net income is up 7%. And again, the same thing, expecting to fall away because we are expecting to spend money. Financing cash flow, 15.2 million. It's down 27%. That's bad. Investing cash flow, we've got no real figure there. Operating cash flow is up 12%. Okay. What about the balance sheet? 51.8 million. 51.8 million on assets. 21 million on liabilities. Now, at the 51, we do have 26 million in cash, so it's got a decent bit of cash. Okay, 21.5 million assets and 1.5 million is in long-term debt. So as we can see, just 7.2. So the balance sheet is looking relatively good. We've got a nice, correct balance sheet. We're not upside down here at all. The long-term debt in relationship to its liabilities isn't too bad. So that's not too bad at all. What about scrolling down here? Let's just have a little look. What we've got here, profitability score at the moment, we know this isn't great. 28%. It's not the worst it could have been. We've seen lower, but 28% isn't the worst. Considering they're reinvesting at the moment and they're all about the future, it's not too bad, I guess. Exceptional 3-year growth, exceptional revenue growth forecast, ROE is increasing, just declining ROIC. What about the balance sheet? The balance sheet is good. Like I said, look, all ticks, 58%. They've got cash, their debts are in control. This is looking quite good. Wall Street give it a very nice upswing, 195%. Worst case scenario, 298% for an average. Oh, the best is 391%. It's nearly a 4x straight out the gate. That's within the next 12 months, folks. So that's very, very interesting. We like that a lot. Insiders have been buying, at least they bought back in 23 a year ago. They've not been buying or selling since then, though. So that's pretty good as well. Short interest, 20%. The stock's being driven down by short interest, so any good news probably come at the end of this year to next year. This stock then would get a short squeeze if we had the volume and the good news, of course. My reviews have made it onto Alpha Spread, as my reviews do, above Yahoo Finance. All of that's because of time order, but my reviews are always here on Alpha Spread. If you want the software, I'll give it to you in a second. And in fact, if you look above my head, on martynlucas.com, you'll find the All Links button. I'll put a link there, and you can go and have a look at my All Links button and find the Alpha Spread link, and you can get my software for free. And if you are a member of mine, you can get a lifetime discount, and you can get the premium plan, which is what I use, which will basically make my membership for free. Very, very good indeed, right? Okay, any more latest news? No. Let me wrap up then this review. What do you think of Ocugen? Well, of course, I don't own the stock. I don't own any stock. I only own the S&P, so you know my reviews are unbiased. I'm not here to pump and dump stocks. I will tell you, though, we will rank number one. I'm absolutely confident of that. On YouTube for the stock. We may already do that right now, but we will after this. We always do, one or two. And it's a long-term play. There's a lot of exaggerated information about this stock. I think Kathy Wood likes to exaggerate, but you know, a bit like Elon Musk likes to exaggerate. Never really comes off the way they say. it's a very risky company, a very risky sector to invest in. I prefer to buy either Johnson and Johnson, which provides a great dividend, which buys up these sort of companies, or Pfizer, another way of doing it. And that's another good way of doing it, or an ETF. But if you are buying this, no, it's a long-term play. It's got a good balance sheet. It's got a good potential. It's got a good upside. If you don't mind waiting and you don't mind the risk, there could be a massive upside here. So with just some good news, we've got enough short interest to start a short squeeze. We just need massive amounts of volume to crush the shorters. But yeah, this could be a good stock if we do get the good news, but it won't be for a year or so. But things could get there. This might be not a bad. Not a bad stock to get as long as you're prepared to wait. So it's not a buy from me because I wouldn't buy it. But let's say I was buying stock. Would I buy it? I would say I would like to do more research and wait and find out when we're likely to see it bounce. I know it's a year away, but the precise catalyst that could start this. So for me, it's certainly one for your radar. If you like this sector, and you might consider it, but be very careful. This can go down just as quickly as it went up, and if any of the trials come off badly, then the stock's back down to like 50 cents again. So anyway, be very, very careful. Click above my head for all the links. If you want alpha spread, martynlucas.com. You'll find all the links up there. I will put a poll on X as well. You might want to vote. Is this a buy, hold, or sell for you? We get a lot of information from there, learning about the sentiment of stock by you doing that. Down below in the description as well, if you look in there, you'll find my alpha spread link and all the other links. And over here, I'll put my playlist of all the stocks I've reviewed, nearly 200 stocks now. And down here, I'll put the Ocugen playlist. So you can see any news as it comes out. It will get added here, and it's in the playlist. And you can be updated at any moment. All right, there you go. I hope someone invites the CEO on the show. I'd love to learn more about it. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. FuelCell. Next review is FuelCell. FCEL. FCEL. FuelCell. FCEL. Let me just check my emails a minute. Not yet. Keeping my eye open there. Okay. So now we're going to look at FuelCell. Let's see the comments we've got here. Vivacor, Von Clark. Vivacor. As a member to the channel now, welcome as a member. If you are a member of the channel and you want me to do an earnings, a review, if you give me a super chat, you can do it from $1 and it will be at the bottom of the list. If you do it higher up, it will go to the top of the list. I'm now doing 2 reviews here. These are $10 reviews, and then I'm working my way down the list. But we've got a couple more to do after this. But I'm going to do this one, then I'm going to end the show. If you want a review done straight away, if you want an immediate, what's called a play it now, it's very, very rare. It's only happened 3 times. It's a $100 super chat. That's when I stop the show and do it straight away. Anyway, let's carry on going. FuelCell is next. FCEL. FCEL. Bum 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 bum. FuelCell. So what do I want? I want the earnings. I'll have that. Right. May 28th. Wins module. That's interesting to see. Solar shares surge as China pledges measurements against price war. FuelCell. News. There you go. That's what I want. March 7th. I want that there. I want latest news. Okay, FuelCell. FuelCell Energy. FuelCell Energy news. That's looking good. We like that. Some good news there. What else have we got? Just setting up the next one. Asti making a climb. Thank you, Seth. That's good news. Right. We've got latest news. We've got that FuelCell. We want to set up the data, FCEL. This is so we can compare to back testing, FCEL, fuel cell. Yeah. Line that up. Okay, we got that. Fuel cell. Yes, yes, yes. Latest earnings figures. Just getting this in now, and we'll do our next review. And here we go. Right, we've got everything we need. All right, we're good to go. Fuel cell. It's our last review this morning. Three hours. FCEL. Okay. So there is the review cut. Put that down there. June 11th for Rallo 1. He wants Lilium earnings. I'll do that. Okay, we're good. Three hours. FCEL. OCGN. Okay, here we go. It's our next review, and this will be our end today. Here we go. 21% ASTI. Yeah, we got ASTI on the show shortly. Let's go straight into it. All right. Time for another stock review, this time FCEL, FuelCell Energy. Can we make money from this stock? Does it all stack up? Are we going to make some money? So let's look over at the figures, do our maths, do our chin scratching, and work out if we can make money on this stock. So without further ado, let's get straight into FuelCell Energy. If you are a member of my channel and you do a super chat, I will do a review for you up to an hour long. It'll rank number 1 or 2 on YouTube. It normally does. And full disclosure, I'm not paid by the company to do this. I'm not here to pump and dump the stock. I only own the S&P. I'm here to provide you the facts using the most advanced algorithmic software. You too can use the software that I use. All my members can get a plan of this where basically it makes my membership for free. The discount is so good, better than Bloomberg, Mad Money, anybody else. I provide the best service and the best discounts to anyone. I wouldn't be partnered with anyone unless I can. All right, let's go straight into it. So you ready? Without further ado, tap the like button if you like this message and consider subscribing to my channel. If you reply back and ask me a question, I will answer all the members' questions. And also we have a Meet the CEO series, which accompanies all my reviews. And I've got a whole list of reviews. You might want to go and check them out. At the end of the video, I will give you the playlist for all the reviews. I've done nearly 200 stocks now. And you can have the CEO on the show as well. And I'll tell you how we do that in a minute. But in this review, you're going to get all the information, starting off basic, getting deeper and deeper. I'm going to share with you the information compared to the S&P, the latest chart, the latest news, the latest earnings, what the company is saying about themselves, what the latest trends are. Also, we're going to show you the balance sheet, the profit, the loss, the inside trading, who's buying, intrinsic value. All of that is going to be shown to you. Latest numbers on the earnings, and all the rest of it. Okay, so without further ado, shall we get straight into it and give you the review? I think so. So have you tapped the like button? Have you done that? Not for me. No. For the little fellas. If you tap the like button, it makes the little fellas happy, and we would appreciate that very much indeed. All right, let's get straight into it. Here we go. So, FuelCell, let's start nice and simple first of all, and then we'll get more in depth as we go. As you can see, it's a very volatile stock. It's a trading stock. It's a penny stock, up and down, and we can see it right there. Extremely volatile. Now, if you join Sensei on Sunday, look below in the description of this video. On Sundays, we have Sensei does his show, and if you go here on the upcoming live streams, you will see the show on Sunday, and Sensei does charts. June the 9th is the next one. You can join Sensei and he will provide charts for you. And if you are a member of my channel and say, hey, could you do me a buy zone, sell zone, please, for FuelCell, he will do it, and you can find out exactly, the best places to buy and sell this stock. All right, anyway, let's start off by looking at the basics. Here we go. Right, so FuelCell. As you can see, it's very volatile. What is it? FuelCell Energy engages in the business, developing, design, product, construction, and servicing high-temperature fuel cells for clean electric power generation. It operates through the following geographical segment: the United States, South Korea, and Europe. The company was founded by Bernard Baker and Martyn G. Klein in 1969. Hey, the year I was born, 55 now, and he's headquartered in Danbury, Connecticut. 1969, good year. Man landed on the moon. Martyn Lucas got born. What can I say about it? All right, so Jason B. Few is the CEO. So Jason, we'd love to have you on the show. I'll never message anyone. I don't believe in selling my services. I just go live. I'm too busy to do that. I'm always live serving the public. So for you to be on the show, what will happen is one of our investors will email you at Investor Relations, or with this video, and look below in the description, you'll find the Invite the CEO video as well. Which they'll send off to you, and hopefully you'll be excited to come onto the show and share your story with the world. We do rank number 1 for most stocks that we cover, or number 2 in the world on YouTube. So we love to share information about businesses with the world. So maybe you'd like to consider being on the show. So if our investors are watching this, just create a group, and I'll provide you with the earnings and the reports and the news, whatever you want for your content. Or perhaps you'd like to just email Investor Relations yourself and let me know when they're interested, and then we'll get them on the show. Anyway, 591 employees. 1969. If you're buying it on margin, it's regarded as very high risk, 100%. Average volume 54 million. Today it's 34 million. So a reasonable amount of volume here on the stock. No dividend, of course. It loses money. Negative 343. 52-week low 64. 52-week high 294. There's your volatility. 456 million is the size of the stock. It's a very small company. Scrolling on down, we can see the earnings. They've been trying to become cash positive for a while, slowly improving, but it's just kind of steady as she goes, nothing breaking out at the moment. The next one is June the 10th. Is the next earnings. Now, if any of our members want me to cover this, all you've got to do is be a member and do a super chat, and I'll get up early in the morning or late in the evening, and I will cover the earnings for you, and we can have FuelCell covered on the earnings. Okay, expected in June 10th. For that. And if you do want the earnings, $10 or more, please, we'll cover that. I don't want to get up early in the morning at 5 o'clock in the morning to do a review for $1. If it's $10, I will for $10 and upwards. I will happily do that for you. All right. Okay. You can see I used to own this stock. I don't anymore. I only own the S&P. Who else is buying the stock? Plug Power. Now, Plug is similar field, green energy, but heavily manipulated by Russian oligarchs, liars and scammers who create Facebook pages, who try to manipulate me, offer me money, and all sorts of things. You can't buy me with money. It's impossible. Unless you give me $10 to do an earnings, but that's my job. You can't pay me to influence a stock, though. I don't do that. Never will. Not even for $1 billion. Plug Power is $3.45. It's a great company, but it's manipulated. I don't know much about this one. Blink Charging, penny stock, workhorse, 18 cents. Neo, I wouldn't buy it. Chinese manipulation is on a whole new level. SNDL, that's a good stock. It's just undervalued now because of requiring reclassification. And when that happens, it'll be great. Anyway, FuelCell looking good at the moment. Today I'm just checking. It's just turned green. I've just noticed that. In fact, I beg your pardon. It's been green for a while. I think the chart just refreshed. I beg your pardon. Anyway, there you go. That's who we are in bed with. So there's volatility here. No question about it. Right, tap the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Let's go and have a look now and then see if this stock can make you any money. We're going to look at the news, more numbers, and see if there's anywhere here that you can invest and make money from the stock. All right, okay. Let's go here and have a little look. Let's start off with how it compares to the S&P. Well, obviously, you can see here, if I am buying, if I bought the S&P in 2015, my $10,000 would have 3x. Remember, it doubles. Your money doubles every 7 years. The S&P is 3x, in fact, in that period of time. So there you go, $30,000. $10,000 on FuelCell is now worth $40. So you wouldn't be very happy, would you? If you bought that back then, you'd be stuck in it now thinking, oh my God, what's all that about? So anyway, not good. So if we look down here at the chart, because it's so low, you're not even going to see any real ripples on the pond. So we can't look at any macro conditions or 2020 when COVID came. It didn't affect this stock. It was already flatlined anyway. So, all the purpose of that is, as it should be, if you're going to invest, how much would I get compared to something else? At the end of the day, that's what you're doing, right? Investing for the best outcome. The chart, you can see, very volatile, up and down, very, very graphic there to see how the stock trades. On March the 7th, a couple of months ago, it was a beat by 0.03. Not too bad at all, really. So it went down. It went to negative 4 cents, a beat of 3 cents. The gap actual, it was negative 5 cents, a beat of 3 cents. Revenue actual 16.69. Revenue surprise missed. The revenue was down 8.91. It surprised a lot of people. There you go. There's your revenue. Now, what about the business themselves? Why they say you should invest? So anyway, this is what the company themselves are saying about themselves. All right. So just bear that in mind. Why invest? Well, market need. Clean and affordable power that is easy to site, supports economic development and minimizes ratepayer impact. Yes, there's a market need for this. There's a human need for it. There's a desire for this technology. Of course there is. FCE solutions, proprietary power solutions that enable economic prosperity with the clean and affordable supply, recovery and storage of energy. Compelling global market opportunities, solving issues for a variety of stakeholders, diverse revenue stream, sustainable business model, power plant, sale or lease, recurring services revenue, 20 years or more, sale of electricity license, royalty revenue, advanced technology project revenue, balance sheet supports business model, access to project capital, global presence, installations and operations on 3 continents, strategic customers, global leaders, supports market developments, continual power solution with modest footprint that avoids challenges of intermittency and robust intellectual property portfolio provides a competitive advantage. That's the reasons why they say you should invest in this company. All right, some latest news. This just came out a couple of days ago. FuelCell Energy and Geonogy, I hope I pronounced that correct, Green Energy announced agreement for purchase of fuel cell modules and service agreement for world's largest fuel cell power platform. All right, they just agreed to purchase 42 1.4 megawatt upgraded carbonate fuel cell modules from FuelCell Energy to replace existing fuel cell modules at the Haswang Baron Industrial Complex fuel cell power platform, the world's largest fuel cell power platform located in Hasuong. I hope I pronounced that correctly. The agreement, if I just zoom in here as much as I can, I apologize, it's small. The agreement, which constitutes a significant milestone for supplying green baseload power to the Korean market, also includes a new 7-year service agreement, pursuant of which FuelCell Energy will service the fuel cell modules. Under the terms of the agreement, the company expects to receive approximately 160 million of revenue over the term of the agreement. Okay, some good news there for the company. Very, very nice indeed. But let's go and look now on the actual numbers itself, the balance sheets, the inside trading, who's buying, who's selling, all the rest of it. And we're going to use AI to give us some revealing information as well. Okay, here we go. Fuel cell, intrinsic value. Fuel cell. Let's have a look here. We've got a valuation of 1%. Overvaluation of 1% at the moment. There is a warning here. It doesn't use DCF valuation. So overvaluation, we can't really be clear of. All right. There's not enough information. That's what we have. Now, I just asked the AI what they think of this stock, and I asked it about the earnings. Revenue 16.7 million, which was in line with expectations. The revenue for the comparable last year was 37.1 million, which included a one-time revenue benefit and higher service revenues. Net loss increased to 44.4 million compared to a net loss of 21 million in the first quarter of fiscal 2023. Net loss per share remained steady at negative 0.5 cents, primarily due to the higher number of weighted average shares outstanding and the net loss attributable to non-controlling interest. Okay. Adjusted EBITDA, negative 29.1 million compared to a negative 14.4 million in the same period last year. All right. Okay. There's other information there, but if you want this, I will give you a link to the software and you can go and check it out yourself. Let's move down to the revenue. Negative 17%. Negative 17% on the most recent range, but we are expecting to see things improve this year and into next by quite a steep curve. Operating income, negative 3%, but we're expecting that to improve as well. Net income, it's negative, but we're expecting that to improve going forward. Financing cash flow up 16%. Very nice. Investing cash flow is negative 89%. That's good. Operating cash flow is negative 3%. Balance sheet. Well, we've got 923 million in assets. Nice, of which cash is a third of that, 297 million. In fact, 39%. Is cash. Let me just double check that. No, 32%, I beg your pardon. There's the cash position there, 32%, as you can see there. Very nice indeed, with 199 in liabilities and long-term debt 117 million. So this balance sheet is going to be quite good. It's a favorable balance sheet. Scrolling on down, margins aren't very good at the moment. All negative. Obviously, we're not making any money. As you can see, the profitability is 19%. Not good. Positive 3-year revenue growth is average, but declining ROIC. What about the balance sheet itself? Is 51% solvency. Very important. It's not going to go bust in the short term or even the medium term, medium to long term. It's got enough cash, enough balance, enough money. Debts aren't out of control. We've got a good outlook here. 58% upside on the average, 3% on the lowest, and 114% on the best. We like that. Here's the competition, though. You want to compare to the competition, and no insider selling or buying, which is neutral. Nothing to say about that. We do have a short interest, 22%. So a lot of short interest here. It's excessive. Anything above 20 provides a short squeeze, but we don't have enough volume for it yet. But some good news. But that good news is looking like the end of the year before we get any major breakthrough. There's all my reviews. Look, I make all my reviews make their way onto Alpha Spread, which is cool. You can see them all there. There's CNBC, look, and all the rest of it. All my reviews are here. Very, very nice. What about sentiment? Over the last 90 days, it was 38% positive. Last 30 days, we've got... it just declined to 33%. Last 7 days, just neutral, nothing bad. And today, no news at all. Okay, so what's my opinion on this? FuelCell. It's definitely something, it's a sector I like. Of course, I don't own it. I only own the S&P. Not because I just like the S&P rather than anything else. It's because I decide to be media and I can provide these reviews without being biased. I don't pump and dump stocks. I'm just here to bring you the facts so you can decide what to buy and what not to buy. FuelCell, I like what they're doing. I think this industry is going to win. I like plug power. I think it's heavily manipulated though. The balance sheet is good. It's not going bust. It can afford to live at these levels. We want to see it above $1, of course. Otherwise, we're going to have reverse splits. But we see a big upside here and big potential coming in the next year or so. So a bit like plug power, got another 1 or 2 quarters before we start seeing some real benefits here. So is it a good time to buy? Well, if we just look over the last 3 months, you can see it is trending up. People buy and sell, but it is working its way up over the last month. I beg your pardon. Over the last 3 months, you can see it's down. It's been lower, of course. Is it a good buy, though? Well, no one knows whether the stock's going up, down, or sideways. But the business is certainly not going anywhere. It's got money to run for at least another couple of years, looking at the balance sheet and the amount of burn rate. So would I buy this one if I was buying individual stocks? Possibly. It's one for more research, but if they can pull off the plans they've got planned for the rest of into next year, then this stock could do very, very well. And with a short interest, with some good news on an earnings or something like that, then you could end up with a short squeeze if you could get the volume up, and volume comes on good news. So it's a potential buy from me. So click above my head, you'll find martynlucas.com, which is where you'll find my all links button. That's what that link is. Scroll down, you'll find all the links on my social media, and you'll find Alpha Spread. Look at Alpha Spread and you will find the link so you can go to Alpha Spread and get my software that I use. And my members get a lifetime discount, which basically makes my membership for free. It's the best AI software out there. I absolutely love it. You just can't beat it, I don't think. Now with the new AI implementation as well, it's even better. It just keeps on getting better. So there you go. Scroll down below and check out the link to all my social links, including Meet the CEO, Invite the CEO video as well, if you want to invite the CEO onto the show. Over here, I'll put all my reviews, all my Alpha Spread reviews. I've done nearly 200 reviews now. And down here, I shall put the FuelCell Energy playlist as well. So any latest news, any earnings, anything you want me covered, I will cover it. If you do a super chat above $10, I will actually cover the earnings for you. All right, so you got all that information as well. That's it for me. All right, so until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. Right. ASTI. ASTI and ASTI. All right. So let's do this. Okay. Let's do this. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor, Ascent Solar Technologies, ASTI, up 40% today. Very, very exciting, as Paul Worley, the CEO, will be live with me in my studio coming up very soon. He'll be sat right beside me right here, having a conversation in my studio very, very shortly. When I hear you ask, well, I will share with you exactly the date. There you go. June the 21st, he will be live with me here in the studio for a live interview. You can click here. You can already leave your comments and questions for Paul Worley, the CEO, things you want to know, just click on there and he will be live with me in the studio, and we'll learn more about the company on that day. We've also got the earnings, which we think is June 14th. That might move, but all of this will be revealed to you very, very shortly as we speak to Paul on the show. Now, as you can see today, the stock has popped up. It's being sold again at the moment, though. If I give you some of the latest information on this stock, you just want to check this out, using our most advanced algorithmic software, which we absolutely love. All my members can use this. It's better than any other platform I've ever used online to review stocks, and my members can get access to this, and everyone can get it, but my members get a lifetime discount, which basically makes my membership for free. That's how good my deal is with this. I offer the best deal on any partnerships I have. It is saying it's undervalued by 77%, but just a little warning, it doesn't use DCF valuation. They haven't provided that information, so we can't be completely accurate at that. I did ask AI. We've got this AI software here which runs here. a few key things about what makes this unique. I asked it, what unique competitive advantages does ASTI hold over its rivals? And this is what the AI assistant came back with. ASTI specializes in the manufacturing and innovative photovoltaic PV thin film solar panels. These panels are let me just zoom out a little bit, based on copper, indium, gallium, selenide, SIGS technology, which can be integrated into various surfaces such as plastic substrates, making them lightweight, flexible, and more adaptable than traditional solar panels made from rigid silicon. Very important, right? And I'm sure that Paul Worley will bring into the studio some solar. I'm very excited about seeing a little bit of that. Here are some of the unique competitive advantages of Ascent Solar. Flexible and lightweight, high performance in low light, portable and mobile applications, innovative product range, customization ability, and advanced manufacturing techniques. These are all the things that AI has picked up as being advantageous. So let's just see if it reads this out. I've never done this before. Let's see if it does this. I've never done this before. Let's see if it reads out loud. This is some new software we've just implemented on our platform, and I want to see if it reads it out. Don't know how long it will take to generate that audio. I won't wait for it. I'll only give it a couple of seconds, but we'll come back to that. It doesn't look like it's going to do it, so I'll make sure that I am paused or muted anyway. There we go, just in case it suddenly starts to speak to me. All right, okay. Moving on down, what about the financials? Down 26% on the most recent range. Operating income is up 25%. Net income is up 10%. Financing cash flow up 16%. Investing cash flow is down, which is good. That's what you want. Operating income is up 39%. Balance sheet, 5 million in assets, but 7.5 million in liabilities. So an upside balance sheet at the moment. Cash, 187,000, so not much cash available, really, and 7.5 million in liabilities, of which short-term debt is 500,000 and no long-term debt there. But upside down balance sheet, so the balance sheet isn't going to look very good. We're not making any money at the moment on anything, so that's not good. Profitability, 35%. That's better than I expected, actually. But nevertheless, 35. It's not that bad. ASTI solvency score 37%. So it's right, sort of in that range of. It's not awful, but it's not great either. It's somewhere in the middle. I actually thought it would have been lower than that, but I guess it's all to do with the projections coming up. They've got some good things on the horizon, of course. Insiders have been buying the stock, as you can see back here. Insiders bought. Paul Worley. 28th of September, he bought 100 grand's worth of stock. He'll be live with me in the studio, but yeah, he bought 100 grand's worth of $100,000 US dollars of the stock himself back in September. Not that long ago, really, 6 months or so. Insiders, I beg your pardon. Short interest, 5.22. Nothing too bad there. There's my review on it. I've just done a review on it. Go and check that out. Nothing else to say at the moment. That's why we're having them on the show. We want to learn more about it. Let's see if that AI did decide to speak to me. Hang on. Is it talking? It might be.
Production costs integration down as they optimize and expand their manufacturing customization abilities. One of their strong capabilities is the ability to customize Ascent Solar technologies among competitors, specifically in the niche market of portable and integrated solar energy solutions.
I like it.
Their ability to innovate and adapt solar technology to fit non-traditional uses presents significant growth opportunities in emerging solar applications.
There you go. That's what the AI bot said.
Ascent Solar Technologies, Inc. specializes in the manufacturing of innovative photovoltaic PV thin-film solar panels. These panels are based on copper indium gallium selenide (CIGS) technology, which can be integrated into various surfaces such as plastic substrates, making them lightweight, flexible, and more adaptable than traditional solar panels made from rigid silicon. Here are some of the unique competitive advantages of Ascent Solar Technologies, Inc. 1. Flexibility and lightweight. Ascent's CIGS solar cells are deposited on flexible, plastic substrates. This unique feature allows their panels to be easily integrated into a multitude of applications where traditional rigid panels could not be used, such as on curved surfaces, fabrics, and portable power solutions. 2. High performance in low light. Ascent Solar's products demonstrate a high performance even in low light conditions and high temperatures, which is a competitive edge for applications in diverse and challenging environments. 3. Portable and mobile applications. They excel in the portable solar market with products for off-grid charging solutions, which are useful for outdoor recreation, emergency power backups, and military applications. Their flexibility and durability make them particularly suited for rugged environments. 4. Innovative product range. Ascent Solar has developed an array of products beyond just solar panels. Their offerings include integrated solar modules in consumer products, automotive solutions, and aerospace and defense applications, indicating a diversified approach to market integration. Number 5. Customization ability. One of their strong points is the ability to customize products to fit customer specifications, ensuring they can cater to a wide array of market needs and specific applications. 6. Advanced manufacturing technique. Their proprietary manufacturing process, which involves roll-to-roll production, allows for efficient and scalable manufacturing of their lightweight thin-film solar modules. This method can potentially keep production costs down as they optimize and expand their manufacturing capabilities. These capabilities distinguish Ascent Solar Technologies among competitors, specifically in the niche market of portable and integrated solar energy solutions. Their ability to innovate and adapt solar technology to fit non-traditional uses presents significant growth opportunities in emerging solar applications.
So there you go, using some AI technology there for the very first time on the show. I hope you enjoyed that. That was interesting to listen to it from a different perspective. So there you go. He'll be with me live on the show, Paul Worley. Very exciting times. So there's all the information, and we'll be hopefully demonstrating and using some of this flexible solar panels on the show. It's very exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it should be a fantastic show. So if you want to put a question to Paul Worley and you want to be part of it, click above my head for all the links at martynlucas.com. If you want this software that I'm using, you can. It's integrated with AI, so you can ask questions like this, and it brings it all together in one place. It's the best software I've ever seen. Nothing else comes even close to this. Really do like it. Go and check it out. Down below in the description as well, you'll see all of my links. And over here I'll put more reviews. Up here, I shall put there's a playlist with all my reviews. I've done nearly 200 reviews now. And down here, I'll put the playlist for Ascent Solar, because here is all the updates, the charts, information. Sensei's provided information in there. So if you want to check that out, do. And if you want to ask Paul Worley a question, comment below this video or join me live, and I will give you all that information. All right, until then, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Yes, I have Robinhood in the UK, and you can buy ASTI in the UK on Robinhood UK. I see people are mentioning that in the chat. So here is that. Now, let me give you all this. If anybody is in the US or the UK, no, just US. If you are in the US, I need just 2 more people to get a solid gold credit card. Just 2 more. And you will also be able to get people to follow you, and you get a solid gold credit card worth a couple of grand. All right? And that keeps going up because gold's going up. There is my link. So if you are in the US and you want to get Robinhood Gold like what I have, here's my Robinhood account. I have the gold plan. Okay, if you want to have the gold plan like me, then you can. If you sign up for gold, it's $5 a month, and I use it all the time. I wouldn't recommend it if I didn't. You can get a gold card as well. So there's that. If you are not interested in that, but you are in the US and you want to get some free stock, here is my link. If you click on this, I get shares, you get shares. I will share with you what I get. If you are in the UK, here is my link. I will get free shares. You'll get free shares. All the rest of it. Here you go. There's the UK. All right, that's it. I am done. I am out of here. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. I've been in the studio since 5 o'clock this morning because I was doing Sensei's videos before I came on air at 7. So it's been a very long day. I'm absolutely whacked. I'll see you back for the closing bell. I want to get these videos put out. There's a few videos I want to put out. There's 2 reviews. FuelCell, Ocugen, ASTI information, and GameStop as well. And there was one other thing as well. No, it was GameStop. I think it was. I'm confused now. I'm very tired. Anyway. Okay. I think we're good. Everyone's question been answered. I hope you've considered subscribing to the channel and tap the like button. I'd much appreciate it. But that's it from me. I will see you back this afternoon for the closing bell. We already are nearly this afternoon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send everybody now to the extra channel so you can keep supporting each other. Any latest news, let me know. This is the extra channel. This is behind the scenes. I'm live 12 hours a day in this channel, and you can see there are people in there now chatting away. It's members only, so we don't have any bots, scammers, trolls. Stacey Bailey, I love it. Zach Zate, very popular now. A lot of people are chatting in here, so they don't have all the trolls and all the bots spoiling it, which is really nice to see. So there you go. All right, that's it from me. We started out with a nice green day. It's most certainly now red. Went down today. We've had a lot of technical issues, not with me, but the New York Stock Exchange, issues going on all over the place. We had 99% down today on Berkshire Hathaway. People trying to buy it. It's not really gone down. It's a technical issue, but it sent the markets today a bit doolally. Everything's a bit all over the place. So, it is what it is today, I'm afraid. But one of those days. GME, where did that end up? Not that I really care. No, straight back down again. Very and to see so many people get manipulated again by that awful person. Called himself a cat. He is a cat. Yeah. And I'll use another word beginning with the same letter. I find it very distasteful. I get very angry by so many people getting manipulated, but I should just get over it. If you want to be stupid and follow someone who calls himself a cat and you lose all your money, he announced it this morning. He bought, everybody followed him, and now everyone's lost their money. And the only person who ends up with any money is him. And people keep doing it. I shouldn't really care, but I do care because I hate people being manipulated, but then it's their own fault, I suppose. There you go. That's it. I am done. Thank you so much indeed. I'm going to send you all now to the extra channel. And I'll leave you all to it. I will see you back in a bit if you want to continue the conversation. Anyone can listen in, anyone can hear, but it is members only. We don't want any bots, scammers, trolls coming in and ruining the great conversation that is had there 12 hours a day. It's there to help people get facts, not manipulate the markets and mess around. You can go to Reddit for that. All right, that's it from me. Thank you ever so much. I'll see you back for the closing bell. I'll get these videos out as quick as I can. In the meantime, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.